You catch my girl legs open, better smash that. Don't be surprised if she asks where the cash at.
Let's talk about what they don't want you to talk about on the Nicoleone Show from Blog Talk Radio, Monday through Friday, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, or GeorgiaGospel.com. WGAG Radio.
And like old boy said, he listened to WGAG every single day. I listen to WGAG every single day. I threw away my cable box. Fuck TV. I don't need this shit anymore. I gotta do me. I gotta do me because at the same time, I couldn't find me. I didn't know. I went on internet. I went there. I went here. I'm like, God damn, where the fuck am I at? Until started listening to Bobby Hammond, Phil Valentine, Gilbert Blair. You know, I was like, okay, information. But I was still looking. I knew there was something else out there, but I didn't know where. So I asked, I was like, I need to be around people that think like me because there's a lot of different people out here. I'm not like them. We're nowhere. We look alike. We talk alike. We eat the same food, but we're not alike. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm like, wow, I got to be around my own kind. You can't find your own kind, like Dr. York say. We don't know where y'all at. Y'all mixed up with a whole bunch of them. I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? I listen to WGAG every single day. I love hot damn politics. I love 1984 Fire Lines. Ooh,
that shit was good, wasn't it?
I want to clone you, Don, Neff, and Babylon. No homo, Babylon, but I'm real talk. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? WGAG did it. But at the end of the day, you got people around you that's lost. Even though the truth is in their face, they still denying it. And I'm like, God damn, this shit is real. I'm like, Don just be dropping it. I'm like, yo, ooh-wee, I wish I was there, but I'm glad I wasn't. But I'm here now. But, ooh-wee, Don. Ooh-wee, you did it to me. I'm reborn again. You know what I'm saying? Just because of you. I was in your, I bumped into, I didn't know where you was at. Ain't nobody tell me where to go. I came into your chat room. I ain't even know where the hell I was at. You remember me. You know who I am on Facebook. So at the end of the day, I was like, wow, what is this? So like you said, there's no such thing as an accident. It's all incidents. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So most people was told about you. Ain't nobody tell me about you. I found you for a reason.
Okay, can you do that in your Bubba Sparks voice? I found you, Miss New Cutie. Get on the floor. And
okay. So I'm glad I found you, and I'm here for life. So I got to build up my capital first. I can't talk, but I got to build up my capital some way, somehow. There's a will, there's a way. So at the same time, while the system is running and it's about to fall, so ours is about to begin, so I might as well take it from them and build ours the same way, huh? That's how you do it, right?
Yeah, because technically we built this system.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, I got to take that money back because it's ours, right? So at the end of the day, I got to build it back my way, not their way, my way. You know what I'm saying?
The new way.
Can I just say something real quick?
It's the new way.
I'm gonna like this is what I do seriously. Like this is no exaggeration, right? Like I know what time the shows come on, right? So what I do is I call even when I know it's not a show on, just to see if one might pop up. Like, and there's several times I done did it, and it wasn't a show schedule, but I'll call and then it just be one on. Like that's how addicted I am to the WGAG. Like I really call when I know it's not a show on, just to make sure something ain't popping up.
I'll call just to see if there's a show on. And when there's not a show, I'll be tight because I don't watch TV. I got DVDs. I got Xbox. But that shit is whack to me. I don't want to play that shit no more. I want to learn some real knowledge.
Xbox is the shit, though. You sure you want to?
Yeah, I know. I know it's the. I know it's the shit, but I'm about to cop a PlayStation 4. I don't like Xbox like that. But, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I understand. You know I know. Anything
I know
else?
You know. That'll be it for right now. You know, I'm going to just sit back and listen to the 9-ball. I got to get
You like the 9-ball?
I love the 9-ball. I love all the books. I got to get the Holy Tablet. But you know what? I'm going to earn the Holy Tablets because I'm going to do a referral thing, and I'm going to get that popping. That's my own little thing. I'm in a referral thing right now, but, you know, slowly but surely, you know, I'm doing my thing. Like you said, there's a lot of black devils out here. You don't know who the fuck is who. I'm scared of them motherfuckers. Them niggas is, yo. But at the end of the day, you can't show no fear, but at the same time, you got to let them know who the real one is. You know what I'm saying? But anyway.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. What's
you know
up,
how
Neff?
we do it around this thing.
Happy belated birthday, Neff.
Oh, so nice.
Same to you, Mr. Somebody. I know you.
Yeah, the 29th of November.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, he a Sag like you now.
Of course.
Now
of course. Sagittarius in the house. It's out here. 361 all day, every day. You heard?
For some reason, I believe that though.
You did say that, Don.
Yeah, I said that. I said it's Sag is going. You know, y'all got that window. They gave y'all the green light. Don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they gave all the Sag the green light. I felt that shit.
What about the Pisces? Shout out to all the Pisces. You feel me?
Nah, Pisces is alright, but you know, y'all gotta fall back for a minute. Look, probably I gotta wait like 3 years. I gotta get y'all shit together first. Yeah. Yeah, y'all gotta get y'all shit together first. No, I'm not saying not you, but I'm just saying the rest of them. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted.
I'm just saying I just felt that when the Sag area hit last year, when that era hit, the wave of Sagittarius is when I said, y'all gonna have the green light. Y'all got the green light, and y'all should keep going and don't stop for nobody.
I love it.
Yeah, don't even turn on the red light on your own, because y'all got the power to stop it, and y'all got the power to start it.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Ooh, that
I
remember when you said it.
And you know now I be hating on Sag, so you know I was telling the truth.
I knew you were. But you don't say a lot of flattering things about Sagittarius, but yeah, you did. You said that, so that stuck with me. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, y'all got it. Y'all got that shit like on lock for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know that.
Just run and don't stop. As long as y'all don't fall, y'all good.
Right.
Mhm.
Dang, can't let too many people hear that. They gonna hate.
Oh no, it's the truth.
Yeah, you got haters out there, Don. You got haters out there, regardless if you say nah, you know. But they can't stop it, like you said. They can't stop us, no matter what they try. So you know, it is what it is. But you know, they got haters out here like a motherfucker.
Well, you know, technically, haters are someone that lacks in understanding. That's all. You know what I'm saying? They just lack understanding. They're miseducated. That's all it is. You know what I'm talking about? That's all haters really are. Because I'm a hater. So, you know, I know. So there are certain times where I lack understanding or overstanding in regards to a certain situation or person or a place or a thing. So it takes a minute to just really learn to study that. And then we'll find ourselves in everybody, though.
Because we are part of the all, right?
Absolutely. That's right. We about to move into the next hour, though. We got like 20 minutes before 2 o'clock hit, man. And we got to get this 9-ball count 2, part 2 on record for the second time around. It's just so interesting. I'm so glad we're doing this shit again, the behind the 9-ball. It is certainly an honor and a pleasure, man. We're going to pay a little bit more bills, man, and we're going to get to it. So let's get it.
My right. moringa. Oh, moringa. I know you want the best. Yeah. I know you want the best antioxidant. Pure protein. Superfood on the planet. Oh, yeah. Oh, give me antioxidant. Oh, protein, baby. Oh, yeah. Moringa. Oh. You want the best antioxidant, pure protein, superfood on the planet? Let Greener Green supply you with their raw, organic moringa. Moringa is a super immune booster, providing a powerhouse of minerals and amino acids. Visit Greener Greens on the World Wide Web at www.greener-greens.com and place your order of moringa today. Available in 8 and 16 ounces, along with their many other organic superfoods. Call Greener Greens at 510-479-6406 and place your order of moringa today. Remember, the greener the leaner. Greener Greens. Yeah.
Members of Congress expressed optimism Sunday about the prospects for reaching a deal to avoid the fiscal cliff.
Fragile ceasefire between Israel and Hamas is entering its third full day, and both Israelis and Palestinians.
Bottom line, Senator, if the president nominates Ambassador Rice to be the next Secretary of State or some other...
Supplementary question. Do you personally believe that gay people are born gay?
Impact segment tonight, the Talking Points memo.
Hot damn politics.
Hot damn politics.
Hot damn politics.
Hot damn politics.
What you say?
Politics.
Hot damn.
Oh, man,
hot
damn
politics.
Hot
Diggity
damn
politics.
Politics. Hot diggity damn politics.
I'm back now with the Brain Trust panel.
Brain Trust panel.
These niggas won't hold me back. 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 These niggas won't hold me back.
The Brain Trust panel.
Brain Trust panel.
Hot diggity damn politics.
I put that shit on everything.
Hot Damn Politics, Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. only on WGAG Radio.
Wait a minute. Hold up. We're not talking about surviving the beauty shop. We're not even talking about surviving midday traffic. We're talking about surviving the game. Life is a game played on the biggest stage. The objective is to survive. Kick it with me every Friday night, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on WGAG Radio.
All Eyes on Egypt presents the Holy Tablets, backed by popular demand. Written and transcribed by Dr. Malachi Zodak Yokel, the receiver. This is the scripture that is divinely inspired that will bring about a long overdue change. Like the phoenix bird rising up out of its ashes. Up, you mighty people, come forth like Lazarus from the tomb. This tablet is food to feed the hunger and to nourish the soul, to give it strength. Rise up, stand up. Be counted amongst the people of this world. Be the first to get your copy of the Holy Tablets while supplies last. At All Eyes on Egypt, Monticello, Georgia, 706-468-2319.
You catch my girl legs open, better smash that. Don't be surprised if she asks where the cash at.
Let's talk about what they don't want you to talk about on the Nicoleone Show on Blog Talk Radio, Monday through Friday, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, or GeorgiaGospel.com. WGAG Radio.
You'll unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Don Nicoleone Show.
Oh, yeah. Y'all already know what time it is. The moment that you've been waiting for. The one that you've been waiting to hear. The one that calls the call, that calls the effect. Put your hands together for the baddest bitch in El Cologne. God, Nicoleone.
Cologne. I'm in the love of the all, and all love is in me. I am a part of the all, and the all is a part of me. I am one with the all, and the all is one with me. I can succeed as a part of the all and fail as an individual. I can be all that I wish in the all as long as my wish is to stay in the all. I'm never alone. The all is, I am. The all can, I can. The all does, I do. Hello.
Yeah, baby, let's get this thing popping, man. You are listening to the Don Nicoleone Show. We got like at least 2 hours remaining left on the air. Please believe it. Let's get to it, man. We're going to have to take it all the way back to, not really all the way back to the 9-ball, where we started from. I still got it right here on 32. But we're going to go, we're going to jump this thing off. Now, Fireliner said that a call dropped 45 minutes before the show ended yesterday. So we want to rewind it back. And I think we should rewind it back to education, alien education. All in favor?
Aye.
All in favor? Fireliners, give me a 1 if you were able to hear the alien education, because then we got into economy. And we wasn't quite finished with the economy part of the 9-ball. But I just need a 1 if you actually heard the alien education part when it talks about, alien. Okay, good. All right. Okay, so let me ask you another question then. What about religion? Did you hear the part on religion? That's right before the purpose of religion. Were you able to get that? I'm talking to Fireliners, J1. The purpose of religion, when it talks about the composition of nature and how Monster is actually Moon Star, or Ghoul is actually, okay, that's when it drops. So let's go to the purpose of religion. All right, there is a link. I'm not sure if anybody have access to actually getting a hold of the 9-ball, but you know what I'm saying, I got mine in the PDF file. Okay, good. So let's dance. So we're gonna go to the purpose of religion on count 2, the 9-ball, and we're gonna rewind it back for Fireliners and maybe those that wasn't able to hear the entire show yesterday. You know how we look out for each other around this thing. Ain't no such thing. But before we go into it, man, I got to bring in my man, my nigga, if he don't get no bigger, Babylon Don, to the show, man. Give me a mic check, Babylon.
Hey, what's going on, Don?
You got it, baby.
What up, man, Fireliners?
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing my best.
That's good. That's the best that one can do. It's good to hear your voice. Let me check on 405-514 real quick. 405-514. You on the air? Can we get a mic check?
Yeah, mic check. My phone does that on accident. I'm sorry.
Okay. So you didn't mean to, right?
No, I didn't.
Okay. I apologize for opening your mic. It was good to hear your voice. Please enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you.
And we got popcorn too, free popcorn and Coca-Cola as well. on the left-hand side, so you're going to get you a free popcorn and Coca-Cola.
That's what's up.
Thank you. All right, enjoy the show. Do what we do, man. We give free food away, too, for anybody listening to the show. That's what we do. All you niggas in the VIP, you already know, man. We got that that VSOP for y'all niggas. So enjoy that. Top shelf, presidential. You niggas in the after party, all you get is goddamn. All you niggas in the after party, all y'all get is fucking peanuts. Goddamn it. You don't get free popcorn and Coke. Okay, what did you say, Babylon?
I said the show was good yesterday. And hey, before I forget, don't let me move no further. What's up, Neff? What's up, Fire Liners?
You said it already.
Oh, I did? Okay.
Yeah, you came in showing them love.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but the show was great yesterday. So I'm ready to get this thing popping.
Well, let's get it popping, man. We're going back, Babylon. We're rewinding this thing. Because in order to go back, in order to go forward, sometimes we got to go back. But we back at the purpose of religion, which happens to be your favorite in education. Yeah. So we're going to hit that shit one more time. You feel me?
Beautiful.
We're going to get to it. Wait a minute. Let me give a special shout out to Center Stage in the VIP chat room on WGAG Radio. What's good, Center Stage? Haven't seen you in like 3 years. It's good to see you. Are you still doing shows, Center Stage? Tell me you still got shows going on. But it's an honor and pleasure to see you around this thing. Also, one time for my man, I think it's Lost Change. I think that is a man. Lost Change, what's good with you? Special shout out also to the one and only Queen Mother of 10 now in the building. What's good with you? And I also got to give a special shout out to my girl, Teresa Washington, also in the VIP chat room. It's good to see y'all. And if I missed anyone, please forgive me. You got forgive I, for I have not see what I can see. All right, let's get into it. The purpose of religion. 14. If one does not know the composition and nature of what he worships, for all he knows, it may be a monster. Are we clear on that? If one does not know the composition and nature of what he worships, for all he knows, it may be a monster. Scientifically, religion is the interference of the dead into the lives of the living. The dead are those negative forces of nature who must oppress, suppress, repress, and subsist on the living substances and living beings in order to survive. Sixth ether is the power of the dead because it is evolutionary forces that cause things to get old, die, and decay. Therefore, the prime purpose of religion is to spellbind people to do the will of the dead for survival of the dead. Religious worship increases the power of the dead. I repeat, religious worship increases the power of the dead and makes the dead stronger to cause more suffering and more death. And the more death there are, the stronger the dead get, unless the deaths are neutralized and counteracted by new cycle gases, which are the revolutionary cycle gases. So we got evolutionary cycle gases and revolutionary cycle gases. That's incredible. 15. Now, scientifically, the Bible is the universal book of the dead. There is no one in the Bible today who is living. Everyone in it is dead. And the beings, sixth ether and ghosts, the people of that Bible, were talking about were dead. Hence, by all means, it is the book of the dead, and those who believe in it today are dead, mentally dead. Those who believe in it today. Notice that the word believe in it. Those who believe in it today are mentally dead, are dead. Therefore, in your mental death, which is universal ignorance, it is the preacher's job to get you ready for physical death to make the dead stronger. Without a doubt, the Bible is the eulogy of the dead, and thereby those who believe in it are worshipers of the dead. 16. Jesus is sixth ether, and God is ghost, the conscious gases of death. The two are opposites of the same thing. Leviathan, the zodiac. One chief symbol of the zodiac is the cross, which comes from the word crescent and crocodile. The words cross and crescent refer to the moon, and the moon is sixth power. The moon is a dead universal body that supports the cemetery and multiplies negative forces called demons and monsters and ghouls. The word demon means dead moon and dead mind. The word monster means moon star, meaning moon actor. The word ghoul means ghost soul. The word monkey means moon key. The moon is the base of the dead, and because it is dead, it supports and magnifies death. 17. Shit's gonna hurt some people. God is the dead, and this is why they say you cannot see God and live. And it is also why they say you cannot see God until you die. God is ghost, the gases that the dead emanate. Sixth ether subsists on the living being and eventually destroys the living being. And when the living being dies, it becomes God as the ghost gases evaporate into the atmosphere. I repeat that one. Sixth ether subsists on the living being and eventually destroys the living being. And when the living being dies, it becomes God. That's some interesting shit, right? It becomes God as the ghost gases evaporate into the atmosphere. Wherever you see the cross, the dead is there. Either the physical dead or the mental dead or both. We see the cross on the church and the mental dead hangs out there. We see the cross in the graveyard and the physical dead stays there. Ethiopian culture does not support the dead. And this is why our ancestors burned dead bodies instead of burying them. Dead bodies multiply and emanate negative forces that must live on and destroy the living in order to survive. Ghouls subsist on dead bodies and get stronger and more powerful to possess people and create diseases and cause people to kill each other. 18. One reason mankind's civilization is so adverse, unclean, and chaotic is because in most cases, he buries dead bodies instead of burning them. The word Caucasianity, civilization, and Christianity are synonymous in meaning, for all three mean the Caucasian race degree of intelligence. Therefore, any purpose of religion is to control the minds of the captive masses by keeping them ignorant so that the Caucasian, the posterity of the dead, can use them at will and exploit them for the benefit of the dead. 19. Take away from religion, especially Christianity, the doctrine of life after death, and little or nothing is left. This life after death doctrine is the doctrine of the dead. This doctrine is why the preacher is getting people ready to die, and after death, the person is never able to tell anyone he or she was soundly and sadly deceived. Thereby, the ignorance of it all is sealed by death forever. The life after death theory is a trick which only the gullible cannot see. The life after death theory is a trick which only the gullible cannot see. Religion is all right for mankind, but not all right for ta-kind. For ta-kind needs universal and natural science for survival and proper well-being. If a reader wishes to learn more about religion, buy and read the booklets called The Bible Interpretations and Explanations. If a reader wants to learn more about religion, that's fucking key word. Reader, learn more about religion. See, that's some interesting shit because the majority of black people never had a chance to learn about religion. They was forced under the spell of religion. That's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Self-guided, yeah. Yeah, that's what makes it so difficult to have a conversation with someone that never had a chance to learn about religion because they was forced under spell. That's what makes our conversations with them so fucking difficult because they didn't learn. They was forced to accept that shit. And we can't have a conversation with them. It's a sad day and time. Anyway, alien education. Are we ready? Let's take it slow because this is very important. Alien education. A person, place, or thing is an alien to us Ethiopians when it is not of and for us by nature. A person, place, or thing is in the nature of whoever or whatever created it. If the Ethiopian has or is receiving education which has not been created by his and her own kind, while that kind is in its right mind, that education is alien and destroys our identity and upright way of life by nature. Specifically, education. Specifically now, education is the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding found in one's culture. Ethiopian education and Caucasian education are opposites. One is the way of death and the other is the way of life. Generally, education is the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding found anywhere in the universe. Much of Caucasian education is false education designed to deceive the captive. Much of Caucasian education is false education designed to deceive the captive. It was regrettable that the ignorance of Ethiopians allowed them to come. Let me repeat that. Let's start it over. Fuck it. It is regrettable that the ignorance of Ethiopians allowed them to come to an educational confrontation with the Caucasian in the Caucasian's own educational system because the Caucasian was sure to win, for black people had nothing to mentally challenge the Caucasian with. I don't think I read that shit right. Did y'all get that shit? It was regrettable that the ignorance of Ethiopians, allowed them. Thank you, fileliners. It was regrettable that the ignorance of Ethiopians allowed them to come to an educational confrontation with the Caucasian in the Caucasian's own educational system because the Caucasian was sure to win. For black people had nothing to mentally challenge the Caucasian with. For an example, there is nothing a Negro knows which a Caucasian somewhere does not know. And this makes a Negro a mental creation and mental prisoner of the Caucasian. Therefore, the Negro has no mental power capable of challenging his mental maker, the Caucasian teacher, successfully. Hence,
that's right.
Defeat was inevitable. It's terrible, ain't it? You want to build on that a little bit, Bab?
Yeah, in simple terms, what he's saying is, if you see me playing a game and you come along and you start playing my game, you almost inevitably guaranteed to fucking lose because it's my fucking game. I invented it. I made it up, and it's to benefit me. It's not considering you, my medicines, my formula method that I do, ain't considering your race. So what he's saying is, when Ethiopians reached the point where Caucasians started to rival them in power and different things like that, the Ethiopians didn't rise to the challenge and meet the cracker on their level. They didn't do that. And nor did they go into his institutions and beat him at his own game.
Right.
So they lost.
So the question is, how can you mentally defeat a Caucasian when the Caucasian is your maker, your mental maker?
The thoughts.
Created your mind.
Yeah. Created the mathematical model for one to go and attack the problem of 1 + 1. The cracker gave that to you, and you think you know something. The cracker gave you the formula for that.
Yeah, gave
now,
you history.
To say that's what the formula is.
Absolutely. He gave you history, gave you science, gave you math, gave you English, gave you biology. Yeah, I totally agree. So how can you challenge this motherfucker mentally when he created your mind?
Yeah, and he could change, like the Black Law Book, he could change the laws, the words, the language, the mathematics, the definitions, all of that at the drop of a hat as soon as you think you figured it out. Because he made it. Yeah. If I invent the Matrix, I can change the fucking Matrix right in front of you and you won't know shit. Because it's obviously a matrix with something that you don't understand called 0 and 10. And those things right there remain blind to the person, so they trap between the numbers 1 and 9. And they can't see beyond that. So everything they do is based on these numbers. And until they can think beyond that, they're going to remain under my spell.
As it is said, let me repeat that. There is nothing a Negro knows which a Caucasian somewhere does not know. We got to remember that shit. There is nothing a Negro knows which a Caucasian somewhere does not know. That's why I've always said, I just wish black people, and I really do wish this with a fucking lucky penny, that black people stop saying that this motherfucker don't know nothing, that the Caucasian race don't know nothing.
Oh, shit.
That's a crock of shit. Yeah, because that shit get on my goddamn nerves, and you know that's a damn lie. Because everything you think you know, he taught your ass that shit.
Yeah.
Whether he gave it to a nigga of his to become a professor or a scholar, he taught that nigga. He taught all of them. He taught your ISIS paper chick. He taught your, what that nigga name? Dr. Ben, and this is no disrespect, but he taught them niggas everything he wanted to teach them so that they could go and teach your ass the same shit. Because all of it is miseducation. It's misinformation and it's not right knowledge. I just got to put that shit on record. Look at lost change. But anyway, let's continue, because I'll start from there. But there is nothing a Negro knows which a Caucasian somewhere does not know. And this makes a Negro a mental creation and mental prisoner of the Caucasian. Therefore, the Negro has no mental power capable of challenging his mental maker. The Caucasian teacher successfully cannot challenge. Hence, defeat was inevitable. 22. However, the challenge was justified, and the cause of the challenge was clear. Ethiopians saw that their children were being pushed schools and learning little or nothing, and had reason to think that this negligence in education was being done intentionally by Caucasian teachers. The confrontation, here we go again, was very regrettable because the defeat was far-reaching and very bitter for our children, in the sense that the Caucasian now feels justified in teaching our children even less than before, so that our children will be less able to win a confrontation against their children in the future. And so our children will be less able to offer competition in all fields of endeavor against their children as time goes on. Can I get an amen? I hope y'all got that shit. That shit was heavy. That shit there is crazy. And mind you, this is 1967. This is 1960 motherfucking 7. You know how many generations came after that? Think about that shit. You know how many generations came after 1967? Our generation came in the 70s. Then our generation came in the 80s, the 90s, and 2000s. That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 generations, and we still can't compete with these motherfuckers. That's some deep-ass shit, ain't it? That's some strong shit. Motherfucker, let me go back. The confrontation was very regrettable because the defeat was far-reaching and very bitter for our children in the sense that the Caucasian now feels justified in teaching our children even less than before, so that our children will be less able to win a confrontation against their children in the future. And so our children will be less able to offer competition in all fields of endeavor against their children as time goes on. What the mentally dead, the Negro, does not understand is that the Caucasians are dedicated to keeping Ethiopians as ignorant as possible, especially if the person is militant. Let me do that again. What the Negro, the mentally dead nigga, does not understand is that the Caucasians are dedicated to keeping Ethiopians as ignorant as possible, especially if the person is militant or of a disagreeable nature against Caucasians. Key word, especially if the person is militant or of a disagreeable nature against Caucasians. And this is one way the Caucasian tries to assure his continuous rule by ignorance and the gullible among us. So, dedicated to keeping Ethiopians as ignorant as possible, but check it, he's more dedicated in the militant nigga, the one whose nature is against that cracker. That's strong, ain't it? Like your Seddies, like your, what's the nigga name? Malik Shabazz, all them type of motherfuckers. That's who he's especially dedicated in. And this is one way the Caucasian tries to assure his continuous rule by ignorance and the gullible among us. No, Chom says scary ass motherfuckers. No. Malik Shabazz ain't scared of them crackers. Sadie ain't scared of them crackers. They militant. You know what I'm saying? But that's who he's dedicated in. Those ones right there. He has an interest in those motherfuckers because they're the most ignorant. That's strong, ain't it? Yeah. I'll repeat that part again. I know it's a little slow. You know what I'm saying? Take a minute to get it. What the mentally dead Negro does not understand is that the Caucasians are dedicated to keeping Ethiopians as ignorant as possible, especially if the person is militant or of a disagreeable nature against Caucasians. And this is one way the Caucasian tries to assure his continuous rule by ignorance and the gullible among us. That's some strong ass shit. That's a strong statement. You got to marinate on that. You got to, you know what I'm saying, digest that. You got to give it a minute to digest. 23. We Ethiopians. What, you want to come in, Fireliners? Are you on the line? Thank you. Give me a mic check. Fireliners, your mic is wide open. Can we get a mic check? Unmute. I don't know. We can't hear you.
Mic check.
Hey, how you doing today?
Peace, peace, peace. Okay. Babylon Peace. I'm reading this different than what you just, your interpretation. Let me tell you what I read from that. This is very deep. And what I read was that when the Caucasians saw that there were militants, you got to go back to the 60s again, God damn it. When they saw that there were militant Negroes, they had to tap down on the education. Before the 60s, they were on separate but equal. They wanted black people to be in their own shit, go to their own schools, have their own teachers. When they saw that there were a group of militant black people, they decided on integration in order to get niggas into their system so that they would be able to control them. So let me read this part again here. What the mentally dead Negro does not understand is that Caucasians are dedicated to keeping Ethiopians as ignorant as possible, especially if the person is militant or of a disagreeable nature. Mm-hmm. So if you are a disagreeable nigga, they really got to get you in the education system, because that's the only way that they're going to be able to control you through that education system. That's why they're fucking upset about the 60% of black people who are dropping out of school, because those are the disagreeable niggas. They want to make it mandatory that you get back into that school system so they can force feed you their education, which keeps you under their feet. Right. This is one way the Caucasian tries to assure his continuous rule by ignorance and the gullible among us.
But when you use militant or of a disagreeable nature against Caucasians, yes, because necessarily most militant people have a disagreeable nature against Caucasians.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So it is not setting.
Because I noticed that all the ones that are militant and just be like all open, like I hate them fucking crackers, like, you know, Melisha Bass said, let's kill every white child and all that stupid shit.
Those are not militants, Don. Those are actors. They're not militant.
Well, see, but okay. Well, listen. At the end of everybody's an actor. Everybody is an actor. We know they acting, but they are the ones that he especially focused his concentration on for his, to continue to rule them by ignorance and gullible. He ruled them. They are the most ignorant and gullible among us. That's why he said it. They are the most ignorant and gullible among us. The militant or those that have a disagreeable nature against the Caucasian are the most ignorant and gullible among us.
I don't think I'm ignorant.
Well, see, that's why I knew that you would see it different, because I knew that you felt that it was you.
Yeah.
In this statement.
I
don't consider
believe
you militant, though.
Okay, well, at that time, I absolutely was. I was absolutely categorized as that. And so therefore...
But you can't be. You have a white doctor. And you got white bloodline.
Do you see my point?
Do you see mine?
Yes, I do. I see your point. And I think that you're misreading it, because I really, truly think that what he is saying is that when you have disagreeable spirits, best way to control them is to brainwash them. And you can't brainwash them outside of the system. You have to make sure they stay in the system in order to brainwash them.
Right. And I agree with when you came in and spoke about how to use the education to turn that which is against them to become ignorant and gullible. I get that. Right? Is that what you said? Or when you first came on, the way you explained it? From the 60s and 70s.
Yes.
Right. But the issue that I think with you, Fireliners, is that you can't see it the way I said it, because you're still seeing yourself as that militant or disagreeable nature against Caucasians. And so to flip it as in saying that we are that strong and militant that we don't like them motherfuckers and they can't control us, so they gave us education to dumb us down and to make us ignorant and gullible. But if we read this shit completely, it literally says, and this is one way the Caucasian tries to assure his continuous rule, by ignorance and the gullible among us. This sentence is not complete until the us in the period at the end. It starts off with what the mentally dead Negro does not understand is that the Caucasian are dedicated to keeping Ethiopians as ignorant as possible, comma, especially if the person is militant or of a disagreeable nature against Caucasian. And this is one way the Caucasian tries to assure his continuous rule, by ignorance and the gullible amongst us, period.
Okay. All right, I get that. I also was bringing it into current day, which is another reason for them moving from the public school system to the charter school system. That is keeping them under that guise of the education system, because they no longer want to be able to pay for your education. They want you to think that you're getting a better education, so you will continue to keep your children in the education system, because they duped you into believing the charter school is a better program.
That's right.
Right. Oh, absolutely. Because people are walking away from it and they want to keep these babies in there. So they had to create the charter school and say, well, wait, you fed up with this? Well, we got this for you.
Like it's a choice. Like you got a choice.
Like you got something better. Like you got a better choice.
Yeah, this is better than
like there's a better choice. But there is no better choice other than if, like he used the word, if that person is in their right mind, then they should be able to teach their child. And we know that 99.9% of Black people are not in their right mind to even begin to start to build an education curriculum for our children. Because he's having simulated himself in the minds of Nubian people for generation. What will we start off teaching our children? If it was just a group of niggas right now, we got the money, we've already have the building built in every city and every state. Now it's time to sit at a round table and say, let's start with math first. No, fuck math.
Yeah,
let's do history first. And so now we sit there and we say, now, what are we going to discuss in history for first graders? Right. Let's start with first grade first for those that are 5 and 7 years old. Mm-hmm. What are we going to teach? What will be the first subject in our history? In our history. Come on, somebody say it.
Well, our history. Right?
Yeah, what would be the book when we say, okay, class, open your book, to open your history book to chapter 1, page 5, and let's begin reading our history. What will we be reading about?
Before Adam and Eve.
You're right about that. Now that's good because that should have to predate religion. And religion is older than the whole slavery bullshit. You're absolutely right.
Exactly right.
We have to go way back. We have to start them off just like the L's Holy Tablet.
Yes. But
the beginning, the creation.
What Babylon, let me give you this equation, Babylon, because I heard Don say this. When they're putting together their formula, okay, let's do a math formula. When they're putting together their formula on how to maintain power, the reason that we fell behind, Dawn, is because of the unknown factor, the X. When you do
X equal 10.
X plus Y, how does that equation? Y'all know I ain't a math thing, but there's always an X. You know, in algebra where you have to find what the X is. They know the X. We don't know their X. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's the unknown.
Yeah, we got to solve for X.
We have to solve for X. And because we don't know what their X is, we're always fucking behind the 9 ball.
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue real quick because we got less than an hour and 30 minutes remaining. We got to get through count 2. But 347, we need a quick mic check from you if you want your mic open. Can we get a mic check? All right, 347.
No, Doc.
Oh, my bad. That's you? I'm sorry. You're back on.
Continue.
Okay, good. All right, let me check on 804 real quick. 289. Can I get a mic check? 804-289.
Yo, what's up, John?
Hey, Kufu, Magneto, JoJo, Kufier, whatever your new name is. Happy New Year, baby. How you doing?
I'm doing my best. You can't leave Usier out now.
I said Usier.
Yes.
Okay, anything you want to say before we keep it pushing?
Oh, yeah, you can call me on my private line, right? Tomorrow. Call me tomorrow, all right, on my private line.
Okay, baby.
All right?
Okay.
All right, that'll be.
All right, baby.
Jojo, please listen to the show tomorrow. We're going to talk about your favorite subject.
Ooh. Wonder what that is.
So tune in tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. Hot Damn Politics.
Bet.
All right, baby. All right, I'm going to go ahead and mute you real quick because I know you got a loud background. I can hear it. All right, let's keep it pushing. 23, we, the Ethiopians, need our own educational system and our own knowledge to teach. Any Ethiopian may have a master's degree of doctor or philosophy degree in Caucasian education, or doctor of philosophy degree, Caucasian education, and still be ignorant. Ignorant of his origin, ignorant of his real name, language, culture in general, ignorant of the true origin of the races, ignorant of the origin of the universe and the sun, the planets, and satellites thereof, and even does not know what race he is a member of. What we must do is not challenge the quality of education which the Caucasian offers, but challenge what he offers. I'm going to stop right there. Blah, blah, because I remember you touched on this yesterday. You want me to repeat that? Did you jump in real quick? Let's do it again.
Yeah, please.
We must do is not challenge the quality of education which the Caucasian offers, but challenge what he offers. Go. Take it away.
Now, simply, that means that the quality of his education is kind of like what Five Lioness talked about. Like whether or not our children getting the same math books, whether or not they got the same kind of desk, whether or not they get the same lunch.
That bullshit.
That's that old goddamn quality education bullshit, and that ain't got nothing to do with learning. So then, Dr. York goes on to say that we can't challenge the quality, talking about just, how they treat us at school, the quality of his education that we receive. We should challenge what he teaches. Like, for instance, 360, is that right or is that wrong? Because if that's wrong, then all of your textbooks are wrong and everything you teach is wrong. So now there's no need in going to your system until you figure out the one that's right. And that's the only true freedom for Nubian people if they understand a system like that based on facts, based on truths, and not participate in a phony system that's been proven to be false. That's
absolutely.
That's Nubian,
it's
that's
not the
Nubian
quality of education,
problem.
like the books and the desks and the heat.
Yeah,
and the fucking new
it's
gym
what
and shit.
It's what he teach. And this just a minor example along the things of what he teaches. Now, we can name a billion things that he teach wrong, not only mathematically, historically, scientifically, just every goddamn thing. But I say that your first root would have to be mathematics, not because I'm fucking into it, but because it presents facts that cannot be disproven. It presents facts. Once you present the facts, then those facts will have to be mathematically disproven. They
Absolutely.
can't be disproven by saying no shit
right.
like,
okay, Babylon, we got to keep it going. We got to keep it going now.
Okay.
I hate to cut you off because you're going to fucking flow all the way. I hate because we got to knock this out. But we do have a statement in the chat room, though. Look at Steph got it. Somebody, this nigga going to rant. In a minute, Babylon gonna fuck around and be just like that pie in that 360. It's circle ain't 360. Okay, wait.
We can try to look at it like that, but in the end result, we're gonna all fall down to the same shit I'm talking about.
You're right. You're absolutely right. But
at the end of the day, we're gonna return to this shit I'm talking about.
I know
everybody.
Okay, let's go into the chat room real quick. Psy-Conti says, I was brought up in a southern racist, worthless town. I never saw the black students being treated wrong. And my question to Psy-Conti is, do you have any black children? Oh, C.I.A. Whatever.
But see, now we're dealing with quality and not with reality.
No, I gotta ask this person: do you got black children? Because you would never, you ain't able to see if you don't even have black children.
Great
like
question,
I never saw black people treat black students treated wrong, but you have to make that statement as a black parent first.
Right.
You can't make that statement as a Caucasian. That doesn't make sense. So if you're a Caucasian, your statement is moot. But I can understand if you was a black parent saying, I never experienced my child being treated wrong. But this is not based on the quality of education. This is based on what it offers.
Because we want
because we can honestly say, we can say in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000, that in order for that statement to be true by whatever race we are, that I never saw a black child or black student being treated wrong, they should be making over $600,000 a year. So let's say from the 60s, 600,000 once they graduated from his education system, to the 70s, which would be 900,000, those that graduated, and from the 80s, them motherfuckers should be making $1 million motherfucking dollars. In the 90s, they should have been up at least $2 million a year, and from the goddamn, this is based on his education system now. And then from from the 2000, this motherfucker, the minimum wage should be for any black child that was taught by Mr. White Man. They should at least be making this minimum wage, Jack, $3 million motherfucking dollars a goddamn year, motherfucker. So it shows you that yes, his education system does not work for any black child because you're always going to get the crumbs that fall from your master's table. You were taught that in elementary. And that crumb is like, what, $4 a fucking hour. I remember when I first became a teenager, minimum wage was $4 a fucking hour. You mean to tell me even with a goddamn high school, what you call a diploma, and college too, the average Negro with his education degree is making less.
And this whatever.
Can we all agree that we've all been mind fucked and tricked? Can we all agree to that? Can we just agree to that? Fuck. Who fell first? Can we all agree that we've all been mind fucked and tricked? Fuck. Who fell first? Can we all agree that we've all been mind fucked and tricked? Is the white man so powerful that he has destroyed the black man single-handedly? Can we all agree that we've all been mind fucked and tricked? Can we all agree that we've all been mind fucked and tricked? Can we all agree that we've all been mind fucked and tricked? So can we work on putting the black mind back in its righteous state? That's how I see it. That's how I see it. Goddamn have your family who love you and you supposed to protect them scared of you. Nah, nigga, you supposed to have the outside feeling you and scared of you. I'm here to right the wrong. I'm not here to blame anyone. We've all been a product of this fucking experiment. We've all been a product of it. 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 Is the white man so powerful that he has destroyed the black man single-handedly? And they smart as fuck, but they dominate. But they dominate. Is the white man so powerful that he has destroyed the black man single-handedly? And they smart as fuck, but they dominate. But they dominate. And because you were the y'all, just like y'all was, you were also tricked.
We'll work this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Don Nicoleone Show.
Oh, yeah. Y'all already know what time it is. The moment that you've been waiting for, the one that you've been waiting to hear, the one that calls the effect. Put your hands together for the baddest bitch in El Cologne. God, Nicoleone.
Cologne. I'm in the love of the all, and all love is in me. I am a part of the all, and the all is a part of me. I am one with the all, and the all is one with me. I can succeed as a part of the all and fail as an individual. I can be all that I wish in the all as long as my wish is to stay in the all. I'm never alone. The all is, I am. The all can, I can. The all does, I do. Cologne.
Cologne. Hey, welcome everybody to the Don Nicoleone Show. Hope y'all enjoyed that first hour. That is the January 14, 2014. Welcome to the Don Nicoleone Show, Behind the 9-Ball Count 2, Part 2. Great day to everybody on the call lines. If you need the call-in number is 425-569-5274 or 515-605-9828. That'll get you in, baby. You already know, baby, the Don Nicoleone Show is 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday on Real Nigga Radio, WGAG Radio. It is official. All right, let's see my head over here in the after party. Great day to everybody over there in the after party. That's our 24-hour voice-activated chat room. You just go to paltalk.com, sign up, and type in the search the after party. You'll find us there in the A all day, baby. Great day to Bingy D in the building. Brian O'Ryan. What up, Brian? One time for Awana Shanae in the building. Miss Hudson. Great day. The Vulture Goddess Nick Bet in the building. Newbie Rock 39. Great day. Let's shout out to Sweet Oshun, Sister Zena, Jay Jizzle. Hey, Jay Jizzle. All right, let me cross the street over here to check out these cellmates real quick. Great day to everybody over on Lockdown Radio again. That's YouTube, man. Subscribe, hit the bell button, click all and all that type of stuff. You'll be notified when we go live because it is official on WGAG Radio. Great day, boss lady. Boss lady, young, black, and ambitious is in the building. Patrice 2020, great day to you. Elise Prowler, I hope all is well with you. Essential X Moore is in the building. Zena, what up, Zena? Great day, Zena. Big boy James is in the building, man. Great day, Kane. Good to see you, sweetheart. I hope all is well. He listening to the first hour of the show. He said that's why we homeschool our baby. And there is no excuse why you don't homeschool yours. He got about 8 children, okay? No excuse. You ain't got but 1 or 2, and this nigga homeschool all 8 of his. Goddamn, shit is official. Official around this motherfucker. They all go to school at home, learning everything. All right, so, great day to everybody, man. Hope all is well. It's a Tuesday, man. Y'all doing good? How you doing today, Awana? All is well with you? All good? Everybody good? Everybody good? Anybody got anything for me today? Got anything for me? Y'all got some good for me? Y'all got some juice? Y'all ain't working with nothing? Well, let me tell you. I was, right before I went live a few seconds ago, went on Facebook for a minute. And one of these chicks I know personally, interesting enough, she posted something, how, well, it ain't the point where she posted, but of course she posted what Netflix is doing to Will Smith and all that type of shit. Can y'all follow me so far? So, I love reading comments. So a dude that I fuck with did what he said. Now I wanted to see if y'all could wrap y'all mind around this. This ain't the first time I saw somebody say this, but they said that Will Smith been dead. This is a clone. This is what they said, right, in her comment. Something else that he said, he says, that nigga is dead at Gitmo via Epstein Express. I seen his name on an indictment. Does this sound familiar to anybody?
him saying Will Smith's name on the indictment. Zena, have you found out anything about that? Yeah. Okay, now we remember there was a list, right? There was a list, everybody's name on it. Anybody familiar with that list? I remember seeing the list. I don't remember seeing Will Smith. Maybe his name was on there. But Homeboy says that he saw Will Smith's name on the indictment. Are y'all stuck right now? Are y'all frozen? Okay, Essential says she remembers seeing his name on the list. A list, just a regular list of everybody who took the Lolita Express, I guess. Right? Now we got to get our hands on the indictment, boys and girls. Because according to Homeboy on Facebook, in response to the girl who wrote the post about Will Smith and Netflix being taking him, stalling off of his movies or whatever, they said that this nigga is on that goddamn indictment, and the real Will Smith is in Gitmo. Now, all right, so let me ask you this, Essential. Look at Nick Betty. Nick Betty said, oh, damn. Look, let me ask you this. So when, okay, so when you saw his name on the list, right? You ain't never seen that list, Nick Betty? It's damn near everybody on that shit. When the list, we had the list for a long, long time before people, and I deleted the list off my computer. I don't know, maybe last year or 2 years ago. But where was I going here with this? This is where I was going. So when the majority of the so-called social media network, right, regular motherfuckers got a hold to the list, right? When they got a hold to the list, right? You got me? They started making memes about Chris Tucker. Anybody remember that? Because Chris Tucker is on that goddamn list. Y'all don't remember? I fuck with social media, but I don't fuck with social media. What up, Chaos? Great day to you. Great day, Xander. Don, I thought you had over 1K subscribers. What happened? I keep getting kicked out. They keep terminating my page. Because of y'all. Because of y'all, Chaos. That's why. You feel me? I had more than over 100K. Well, Don Nicoleone TV did, then they terminated it. You know what I'm saying? Because of y'all, people like y'all, always exposing shit, and they don't like the truth to be told. Chaos. So then we had to get another page, and 3 months later after that page, again, because of y'all, always exposing these goddamn liars, and they terminated the page again. Then we got another page, Nicoleone Radio. We were doing pretty good. Then they terminated that page because of y'all always exposing. They got them. This time it was the pandemic. So, yeah. So then we got another page, and now Lockdown Radio again. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happens because y'all motherfuckers don't believe none of the shit the world, the rulers who run the world is trying to mind fuck you. And this thing I know, they done took my pages down because they call the truth malicious harm. You know what I'm talking about? So anytime you expose their ass, they call it malicious harm on YouTube and shit. And that's what happens. So, and this page will probably be terminated. It's already a warning on the motherfucker. Lockdown Radio again. I already gave us one warning, so pretty sure more is coming. And that's that. So, always a cleansing. I just look at it as a cleansing, goddamn it, shit. So whoever find us. Whoever don't. This is what it is. And of course, before all of that, they ban people from calling into the show. The cell phone providers don't. They want you to pay to call in and listen to this show. Ain't this a bitch? And so most people ain't finna goddamn pay to listen to this goddamn show. So they don't call in anymore, you know? So that's that, Chaos. Interesting. You're not the type to be conversers. You keep it. That's the point. That's the point, Chaos. Come on. Don't say that, Don. Keep putting out the content. I am, sir. I am. Doing our best, man. We got code words and shit like that, but hey, we're trying to, baby. You know, I mean, shit. You know, we'll figure it out. Take our ass, you know, maybe the Trump social media or BitChute. We'll figure it out. But okay, back to Chris Tucker. So y'all remember some of y'all who fucks with social media? Do y'all remember? Did they MK Ultra your ass? That they started doing memes on Chris Tucker, like Chris is all on Instagram and Twitter, like when the list went completely public. You know what I'm saying? First it was just circulating around the so-called conspirators. And when the list went completely public, motherfuckers started making memes like, goddamn Chris Tucker, you better explain yourself what the fuck you doing on this list. Interesting enough, we need to find that list again. But anyway, here's my question to you, Essential. Wait, you talking to me. If you notice, Don, a lot of the A-listers are not been shown or doing new movies. I don't remember any A-listers. You know what I'm saying? All these new faces are popping up, but they do make sense. But I'm not. I don't know. I haven't noticed. I haven't paid no damn attention. It's just only a few movies I keep an eye out on. That's it. Marvel Comics, whatever they drop, and that Morbius is about to drop. But and that goddamn Doctor Strange about to drop. I just keep an eye on shit like that. So I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. Okay, so now I got to ask the question. Yvette. No, it makes sense to me because that didn't seem like Will that did the slap. I remember him on the list. Okay, so you remember Will Smith on the list. All right, Bingy D says, here's the list, Don. Please, computer, don't fail me now. I hate to get up. Go to the other one. All right, let me just check out the list once again. But Homeboy said that he saw the indictment, though, Bingy. And Will Smith is listed on the indictment. He said he saw the indictment. That's what we really need to get our hands on, is the indictment. Yeah, I read the list. And some of the names, we had to look it up. This is a long time ago. Of course, this probably was a YouTube page they snatched down when we streamed into YouTube on this particular subject. But that's the flight log. Wanda Sykes, Will Ferrell, Will Smith right at the bottom of the W's, right above Woody Allen. Fuck it. Let's see who else we got. Naomi Campbell, Pharrell, Quentin Tarantino, Steven Spielberg. Find some Negroes. Adam Akon. You talking about Akon? Talking about I don't want that Akon. See who else we got. Looking for somebody back. Well, we already know Barack Obama, Beyonce. Who else we got? Chris Tucker. That's in the C's. Let me see. Anybody black I know? I don't know anybody else black. We got Jim Carrey. That's right. What's his nigga name? John Legend and them. I don't see his name, but I know his wife was mentioned on there, and she a sick bitch. Of course, Madonna. But I remember John Legend. I know John Legend wife on there. I just can't think of her name. I think the it's in the K's. Is she Christy? Christy, some goddamn body. Anyway, so fuck it. The moral of the story is What's him? Was the Ed Sean Carter? Nah. Yep, Sean Carter on there. I remember saying Jay-Z, Beyonce, and all them motherfuckers. But here's what we got to get our hand on. Like I said, the indictment, to see who's all listed on the indictment, and in fact, if Will Smith is on that indictment. So now here's my question. Okay, it's just a question. You're not gonna go to hell for it or heaven. Doesn't matter. It's just you. It's just who you are. Does anybody believe that Will Smith is on the indictment? Question number one. That's my first question. Does anybody believe that Will Smith is on the indictment? First question. Okay, Nibet says no. Okay, Nubi says hell yeah with a 1. Okay. So now, here's the question. Do anybody believe that the motherfucker who did the slapping was not Will Smith because he's in Gitmo or he's dead, like Homeboy said in the post? So you can just do no of all the above, yes, or all the Okay, wait a minute. So Nick Beck, you answered yes to this, but no to that you believe that he's on the indictment, but you believe that, wait. Let me do the first belief. Do anybody believe that that wasn't Will Smith that did the slapping? Let's do that first one. 2, next question. So a 1 or yes if you do or no if you don't for that first one. Number 2, does anybody believe that Will Smith is dead? Next one, does anybody believe that Will Smith is in Gitmo, already beheaded and dead? One of the fucking Yeah. Okay, you guess. Okay, gotcha, Nick Bay. You guess he's in Gitmo. Okay, all right, interesting. Okay. Xander, you got a point. Gemini Man. You know, I watched that bitch about 5 times. Gemini Man. Y'all want to reflect the Gemini Man on this shit? And it's not the movie itself. If you watch how they made Gemini Man, it kind of give you an idea that a lot of this could possibly be holograms or whatever. If you watch the behind the scenes, how they created the image of the younger Will Smith for Gemini Man and got them playing and fighting side by side, that shit was good. The technology that they have to pull that goddamn movie off, you might want to take a look at the behind the scenes. Then we can have a conversation. The CGI. Yeah, that's what it was, right? The CGI. They did Obama the same way. When they released the pandemic, all of them was missing. All the motherfuckers popped up missing. But they knew that people would want to see Obama and a few other motherfuckers. And I remember watching a flick, an interview, or some old shit, supposedly. And Obama walks in through a door with this white guy. I don't know if y'all seen that. But all that shit was CGI. And they sat, and remember now, you got to sit 6 feet apart. That pandemic was playing like a motherfucker because they couldn't be too close to each other, right? So, but the CGI can't get as close. And you'll see the interviewer, he's looking in the wrong direction. It's a lot of boo-boos that they made to fool the public. Well, you can fool the public, but you can't fool the private. So, but the public was fooled about it, but I wasn't fooled at all because I saw that this motherfucker, they couldn't, it's wild if you watch it. I don't know where it's at. I can't tell you who the white guy is in the interview it was, but all of this was right before all hell about to break loose with these motherfuckers. Meaning, before you knew of a pandemic, all hell was breaking loose. That list was in circulation. They already got Epstein, right? Then he so-called dies, which I got word that he didn't die. He didn't kill himself. They got him somewhere the fuck else. And everybody is looking up all these celebrities fuckers, you know what I'm saying? And looking at their videos, noticing the ankle bracelets on their ankles and all this type of shit. And boom, the pandemic. 6 feet apart, everybody stay in the fucking house. This is when all that shit started happening. And so, of course, we kind of had more time. The distraction was based off of, what's his name? Your CDC people, your government, your Congress people, distracting motherfuckers, using Trump as a distraction that he doesn't like Asians. So they go over to New York, put on masks, Pelosi and all the rest of them and be like, you know, the COVID ain't gonna kill us. We're hanging around Asians right now in New York. Okay, so all of that was a distraction while everybody else was goddamn being locked up at Gitmo. And simultaneously, it was the biggest child trafficking bust ever that had ever happened. It was happening back to back to back. But everybody is looking at the defamation of Trump and the whole corona shit. They're staying busy on that. Meanwhile, it's about damn near 100 fucking big child trafficking stings that were taken down, child trafficking rings that was taken down, and they were getting to the top. Meanwhile, Epstein is in jail. Or dead now. I can't remember how his shit went. But all of that was a distraction. That's when that list started floating around. That's when that list was made public, and everybody looking at Chris Tucker like, nigga, you got some explaining to goddamn dude. Your ass was on that damn boo-woo. All of that was a distraction. All of that was a distraction. And to throw in the mask is because, you know, maybe that they can go to and fro in public. Because you wouldn't know who you're looking at if they have a mask on their face. Because a lot of them was on house arrest. A lot of them was already taken into Gitmo and all that type of shit. Taekwondo. Taekwondo, great day, Ty. Hope all is well with you. Got a question, though. So back to my questions. Y'all don't want to answer it? Number one, is he dead? Is it a clone? The chick mentioned a clone, but I'm only dealing with what Homeboy said. And he said, no, he's dead. He was in Gitmo. They killed that nigga for that shit he did. And talking about Will Smith. So where we at? Come on. Where y'all at? Where y'all think this shit is? You think it's true? You believe it? You believe it? Do you believe it? I know Ty, do you believe it? Ty, do you have the indictment of the list of all the so-called celebrities? And they said that Will Smith name is on the indictment for the, going around sex trafficking with Jeffrey Epstein and all that shit. Oh, you trying to get it? Okay, I'm waiting on it too. I hit a dude up. In the comment and I asked him to send me the damn indictment if he got that shit. If he ain't got that shit, then, they talking about they seen some shit. He just mentioned me 17 minutes ago. He said he saw it on the Department of Justice website, y'all. He just responded. He saw it on the Department of Justice website. Anybody smart enough to go to the Department of Justice website? Maybe you just type in a name. Department of Justice. Let me ask him when. Ask this nigga when. Yeah, we need to see that shit. All right. So, we'll start there. That makes sense. What the fuck we waiting on the damn indictment? Motherfucker, we just take our ass to the Department of Justice. All right. Somebody go on there, just type in Will Smith et al. Or some shit. I have no idea. Type in a few names. Type in Will Smith and let's see anything pops up with him. Because this would be quite interesting You know why? Oh, it just hit me. It just hit me. Listen, what if, now come on, y'all. Think for a second. Put your thinking caps on. So the slap was staged, but listen, nobody's going to disassociate themselves from you slapping somebody. So what if this whole disassociation shit is the fact that it's covert? You know what I'm saying? Y'all get me? It's covert. What about, he ain't getting no jobs no more. They stop fucking with this nigga. It's because they disassociating themselves because they on the list and this motherfucker's on the indictment. You hear me? Because ain't no way in hell you gonna stop postpone movies or some old shit unless A, the nigga has already been beheaded. 2, B, you were disassociating yourself because your ass will be implemented in this motherfucker. It's a lot to consider because this shit makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? Now he's a disgraced actor after a slap. Get the fuck out of here. No such thing as a disgraced actor after a slap. The most disgraceful shit you could ever fucking do was end up in a child sex case. That's the only way. They'll dissociate themselves. That's the only way, because they make it seem like this motherfucker did something terrible, and he must have done something very terrible. Must have done something very terrible. Then all of a sudden they say, homeboy is hiding in Dubai. I'm starting to lean towards the different. That nigga and Gitmo. Will Smith and Gitmo. It's a possibility. We'll figure it out. We'll let it all play out. Xander, great day, baby. How you doing? We'll see what happens. We'll figure it out. Some more shit gonna pop up. Yeah. This makes no goddamn sense unless we're dealing with a federal fucking case. Unless we're dealing with something really horrific that motherfucker did. They know something. They know what he really did. You know what I'm saying? That's why he pulled out the Oscars. Okay. Ooh. Now shouted, that nigga there, Taekwondo. My nigga Will Smith. There's no way they disassociate themselves over a fucking slap. This nigga here, they taking everybody down, and it's still happening too. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all some shit. I got to get my ass up to show y'all this. Fuck, I hate getting my ass up. Let me pull it up. I'm gonna show y'all a few things. Tell y'all something. Disney involved too with this shit. Disney some sick ass motherfuckers. Tell them I said it. Disney sick. All of them got a hand in this shit. Oh, this was another reason why they snatched the damn show down. Because we talking this shit right here. Let me find it. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna let y'all check this out for a second.
This centuries-old natural hack can melt 2 pounds of fat overnight.
Hold up. Let me pull it up. Go to the other computer. Give me a sec. Go to YouTube. I played this in the after party about a week ago, but all this shit go hand in hand. Like I said, man, they've been doing things and shit. They've been bringing down these child traffickers, since Trump took office. And Trump even said it. That motherfucker said, when we find them motherfuckers, he said they are not going to go to trial. He said they're going to execute it. That's what Trump said. Y'all remember that shit? Trump said Trump said we busting all y'all sex trafficking, child sex trafficking ass fucktards. And I'm gonna tell you like this: you're not going to fucking trial. You're going straight to execution. You're gonna get execution. You ain't getting no motherfucking trial. And yo, when I tell y'all, it's been so many goddamn motherfuckers getting locked up. Let me see, 4. Here we go. I really want y'all to see this shit. I just can't believe they keeping these little celeb motherfuckers quiet. The homeboy saw that shit. We gotta go to the Department of Justice and get that indictment, y'all. We do. And see who all's on that motherfucker. All right, let me open up this cam so y'all can take a look at it. This shit wild. I hope y'all have time. All right. After party, this for you. You about to get some video footage. All right, y'all should have it now. Action.
Thank you for being with me today. I am.
Wait, I don't hear shit. Y'all hear something?
By our colleagues.
Y'all hear something?
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being with me today. I am.
God damn, I can't hear shit. Hold on, give me 12 seconds. I don't think there's sound first. Give me a second. Oh, it's loud. It gets loud. This is, I shouldn't have touched the volume control on this motherfucker. All right, it's playing. Hold up. No, it's not. Give me 1 second. Give me something. 1 second. I got to figure out which one it is.
And he didn't have any children himself, but he wanted to play this game of daddy. That's right. He has a criminal history. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being with me today. I am joined by our colleagues who are going to gather around and be a part of our press release this morning. Let me introduce you to Chief David Brennan from the Winter Haven Police Department, Jim Alinsky from the Haines City Police Department, Chief Velasquez from the Lake Wells Police Department, Chief Andy Ray from the Auburndale Police Department. We have Dr. Mary Ann Thomas once again from One More Child. We have Misty LaPerriere from Sailor Freedom. We also were joined by DCF, who worked with us on this operation, and Heartland for Children. And it all started with Operation March Sadness 2, 2022, on the 8th of March. Now, we don't think basketball should be able to dominate March by itself, so we have our own bracket, but instead of brackets of winners, we have brackets of losers. And we're going to go over and tell you some of the absolute, not only sadness, but craziness that we saw during this last operation. But I am eternally grateful for our police chiefs, because we wouldn't be able to do this unless we all work together. and my fantastic detectives that work so very hard, and certainly our counselors, because they join us in every operation. They work a lot of hours so that they can be there the instant that we identify and help us identify the victims of these human operations. It's unbelievable, the victims we get with our human trafficking operations. And we identified one this time that I'll talk about without her name. Many times it takes follow-up investigation by this wonderful team of counselors in order to get there. But let's start with Mr. Finley. Mr. Finley is not involved in this from a human trafficking / prostitution operation, but we hit a grand slam in that we also found child sex predators. And he's the first child sex predator that we identified. He's 39 years of age. He's a handyman. He's from Mulberry. And he
Try it again. All right, what about now? Y'all should have sound on YouTube now, right? Y'all should have sound on the YouTube now, right? Y'all should have sound on YouTube now, right? Okay, there we go. Sorry. Okay, I paused it, so I'll start over real quick. Great day, Jael. Great day, Felipe. Great day. Okay, my bad. Fucking with shit I had no business touching, trying to get this video started. So look, now mind you, we're in Florida right now. This is Florida video here. But I had to pause it, okay? So I'm going to repeat it again for y'all on YouTube. Biden. Remember how it was important to get Biden in to be your fake-ass president, right? Remember that? Remember all the papers floating in the waters and shit? Remember the paper floating in the water? Remember goddamn paper all found in the dumpsters every goddamn well? Everybody remember all that shit? During the first, as soon as Trump got in, it's been a whole bunch of sex, child trafficking stings, everybody getting busted, all this other type of shit, right? Boom, Epstein is in jail. Boom, we get the Lolita Express names on the list and all this other type of shit, right? Remember that? Now, let's speed it up. Why it was important for Biden to become your fake president. Why? Who did he nominate 3 weeks ago for the Supreme Court seat? The black chick. What is she good at, y'all? What is she good at, y'all? Come on. What is she good at? What have she been doing this whole time before we even knew the bitch existed? What has she been doing? What is she good at? She's been good at, y'all all wrong. Come on, man. She's good. Listen, she wants sex defenders. There you go. Not even just releasing child predators, but also not even putting them in jail. And when she do put them in jail, the the sentencing guideline rules, she give them damn near 3-4 goddamn days. Sentencing guideline rules is probably 5 years. She give them niggas 30 days in fucking jail. Okay? And not only that, she believes that sex child predators, convicted child predators, or any of them motherfuckers, she don't want them to register. She is for pedophiles. Okay? This is why it was important. Yeah, call this nigga racist, Trump, and you believe it. But under the covers, this nigga was busting everybody. And it's not by chance when soon as Trump became president, we start finding out about all these sick ass motherfuckers from getting letters. That was the whole thing with your girl emails, Hillary Clinton emails, the hot dog party at 2 in the fucking morning. Obama ordered. Hello, hot dog ordered 20,000 hot damn dogs at 2 in the morning at the fucking White House. Hillary letter to that nigga said, "Don't you ever do no shit like that ever again. Nigga, you bringing heat to us. Find out what hot dogs really are around this bitch." All this shit started happening, man. Like, this shit is fucking wild. Soon as this nigga became president, Trump started really finding out who's who on the planet Earth. Now, let me wind this back. And they gotta get this little chick here, that little black chick everybody in fucking love with, because she is for pedophiles.
Unbelievable. The victims.
And of course, Don Nicoleone told y'all 8 years ago that there'll be a law against you that is against pedophiles and child molesters. They're trying to put that into law. How do you get that into federal fucking law? Put that bitch on the bench. Put that black bitch on the bench. That's how that shit become USC, United States Supreme Court law, to protect their ass. Here we go.
With our human trafficking operations. And we identified one this time that I'll talk about without her name. Many times it takes follow-up investigation by this wonderful team of counselors in order to get there. But let's start with Mr. Finley. Mr. Finley is not involved in this from a human trafficking / prostitution operation, but we hit a grand slam in that we also found child sex predators. And he's the first child sex predator that we identified. He's 39 years of age. He's a handyman. He's from Mulberry. And he traveled to our undercover location thinking he was going to engage a very young child for sex. Newsflash. It wasn't a very young child. It was a group of detectives. He's been charged as a result for traveling, for resisting arrest. That's right. He ran from us. He didn't want to go to jail. He had meth. He was also charged with attempted lewd battery and transmission of some very ugly stuff that he thought was going to a 13-year-old child. So it would have been a grand slam week for all of our resources and efforts if we'd have just gotten Timothy Finley, who thought he was traveling to meet a child. It's pretty nervy if you think about it. He was showing up at the child's residence when he thought mom and dad weren't there. But he wasn't alone. Then there's Shannon Johnson. He's 41. He's from Orlando. You know, it's interesting. The Orlando stations aren't here today. They should be, because they got a lot of these problems over in Orlando, and the community over there needs to be made aware of it. He thought he was communicating with a 13-year-old child.
One more minute. What's in Orlando? What's in Orlando? One of the biggest goddamn fucking luring children cities in the fucking world. Disney, Universal, a whole bunch of shit. Right? And Disney, as a matter of fact, clapped back at Florida governor not too long ago. I think the day before yesterday. Because come to find out, y'all, this is why Disney getting away with a lot of foul shit. See if I can find it real quick. Disney clapped back because Florida governor did a parent rights bill to protect parents from LGBT QXYZ and all that fucking shit, right? To protect so parents basically gave parents back their rights to protect their children from these gay ass motherfuckers and the LGBTQAIZ and shit, right? So Disney clapped back. Which what I didn't know, but Disney World was basically above the law in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here's the law for Disney. Disney has the right to self-govern, y'all. Yeah, sovereignty. They have the right to self-govern. Yeah, they can do whatever the fuck they want to goddamn do. Yes, Nick Bet. And so because of the governor of Florida did this bill so that parents can protect their children against these LGBTQXYZ ass motherfuckers, Disney clapped back and had a problem. But your governor of Florida clapped back at Disney and said, motherfucker, try us again, Disney, and we're going to repeal the law that you have the right to self-govern yourself. They're going to take that shit from their ass. You understand? Because Disney jumped in regarding the what is it called again? The Parents' Right Bill. You know, protect the children from the sick ass LGBT people. And Disney clapped back on the state of Florida. And the state of Florida clapped back. The governor said, keep this shit up, bitch. We're going to take your sovereignty away. So the GOP lawmakers threatened to repeal law that lets Disney govern itself. And they should take that shit. They should. So anyway, and what did the police say, Jael, the sheriff of this county? He said Orlando should be here, and I don't know why they're not here. Because them motherfuckers don't, oh my goodness. All right, we got to get to some of your Disney workers. Give me a second.
Here today. They should be, because they got a lot of these problems over in Orlando, and the community over there needs to be made aware of it. He thought he was communicating with a 13-year-old child. He wanted to be her daddy. He wanted to have different kinds of sex with what he thought was a 13-year-old child. He works at a warehouse. He was charged with traveling, attempted lewd battery, transmission of photos of himself, nude photos, you know what I mean? And he didn't have any children himself. but he wanted to play this game of daddy. That's right. He has a criminal history. And when we arrested him, he said, "You got me. You're right. We got him." So if we'd arrested 2 child predators, that would have been a grand slam week. But we got another one. This guy's from Gainesville. He's employed in construction. He did not travel, but he communicated with what he thought was a 14-year-old child online and said, "Don't tell the cops." And then he sent videos and stills of himself doing things an adult should never do in the presence of a child or publicly or recorded for public consumption. Nasty stuff. Rose here, Jody Rose, is a nasty, nasty guy. He's 36 years old. So we traveled to Gainesville to get him, or we had the Alachua Sheriff's Office travel for us to get him. When we arrested him, he said, "It's just a misunderstanding." Maybe a misunderstanding on his part. It's not a misunderstanding on our part. He was sending nasty videos and photographs to children. No criminal history up until now, but now he's got 11 felony charges. So he made up for lost time with his arrest. That would have been a grand slam if we'd only gotten 3. Then there's Xavier Jackson. He's 27. He thought he was chatting with a 14-year-old, and he sent photos of himself doing things that's totally inappropriate. He did not travel. So once again, the Orange and travel to arrest him, where he was charged with 3 counts of harmful material and 1 count of unlawful communication. Oh, did I mention that he just happens to be a lifeguard at the Polynesian Resort for Disney? You think there's a few children around there? That's right. I didn't stutter. He was a lifeguard at the Polynesian Resort for Disney and was bragging about that. So we were able to arrest 4 predators.
Y'all hear this shit?
In this operation.
Y'all hear this shit? Like, oh, wait, I got something else for y'all motherfuckers. Hold up. Commercial break. Hold up. This nigga lifeguard for fucking kids at the goddamn one of Disney resorts and shit. They got a lot of them, y'all. They got a lot of them. Hold up. I got to show y'all this shit, okay? All right, hold up. We're going to pause this for a second. Hold up. Let me give it to you. Because this was last week. Last week, I've been meaning to give y'all this shit for a minute now. Give me 1 second. Let me find it. Because that damn slap got everybody looking at the slap and shit. So look, Florida teacher, right? All right. Now this after the bill was passed that y'all are not gonna mind fuck these goddamn kids, and the parents get the power to protect their children from you LGBTQ ass motherfuckers, right? Okay. So that's the law. So everybody's coming after. The governor in Florida, probably whoever the fuck else they going after. All right, give me a sec. I got it. Come on, baby, give it to me. This Florida teacher, y'all, this how sick this shit is. Let me see, is there a video? There's a video, I gotta let y'all see it. Fuck, let me pull it up. This Florida teacher, I just can't believe this shit. Let me find it. This Florida teacher, yo. Maybe that page 3, goddamn. This motherfucker right here. This Florida teacher says he's scared to death that he can't discuss his gay lifestyle with 5-year-olds. This is a sick motherfucker. Check this out.
Joining me
Wait, man, let's go here.
only a Metro by.
Check this. This motherfucker mad because he can't fuck. Do y'all fucking? What the fuck planet are we on? Who does this shit? Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Bernard, a kindergarten teacher. Joining me now is Corey Bernard, a kindergarten teacher at Barbara A. Harvey Elementary in Parrish, Florida. He is openly gay and has spoken about how this new law is going to impact his classroom. Corey, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it. Just give me first your reaction.
Thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
To the Florida governor signing this into law.
Yeah, it's twofold. It really hits hard in my heart professionally and personally, both. Professionally, it truly makes me feel like I am not trusted as a professional. I know my kindergarten standards through and through, and nowhere in our curriculum does it have anything about teaching sexual orientation or sexual identity. So for them to say that's happening, it's kind of crazy. But we should be able to have discussions, and that's what we're encouraged to do in kindergarten. And then personally, because my kids do have questions. They want to know who my partner is in pictures outside of my classroom, and I should be able to speak to that. So
do you worry that you won't even be able to talk about your own personal home life? I mean, I have a child in kindergarten right now. I know exactly that my child has two teachers, one of which has a daughter at home and is single. The other is married and has 4 children. I know everything about their lives because my kid tells me.
Absolutely.
They ain't got no business telling it.
You are 100% correct. That's what we do as educators. We build relationships with our kids. And in order to build relationships, you talk about your home life. You talk about what you do on the weekends. That's building community. It scares me to death that I am not going to be able to have these conversations with my children because they're going to ask me what I did on the weekend. I don't want to have to hide that my partner and I went paddleboarding.
This nigga is saying he is scared to death because he can't talk about it. Motherfucker, you ain't there to talk about what the fuck you and some goddamn body done did over the goddamn weekend. You piece of shit. The fuck? Don't you supposed to be teaching them little motherfuckers they ABCs or some shit? The fuck is this? This is bullshit.
This weekend, because then they ask, well, what is partner on the weekend? I don't want to have to hide that my partner and I went paddleboarding this weekend, because then they ask, well, what does partner mean, Mr. Bernard? And, I'm worried. Can I tell them what it means? I'm also worried for my kids. I have a little girl this year who has 2 moms, and the kids are curious about her 2 moms. They want to know about her 2 moms. If they go to her and ask her about her 2 moms and she doesn't know what to say, they're going to come to me and ask me. And then, so what do I do? It opens up for parents to really take some legal action against the schools and teachers. And I am afraid for myself, my colleagues, and my students.
How do you expect to navigate that situation? Because for as a parent of a young child, I want to celebrate difference. And I want my child to celebrate differences as well and to learn about them.
Absolutely. Exactly. It's hard to navigate, especially when you have words that are injecting, indoctrinating. When you have those words coming from, our state legislators and our higher government, those words, those are synonymous with some very hurtful words. And so
I just want to say, I've been to fucking school. Anybody been to school before in their life? Anybody remember elementary? Raise your hand. Anybody remember elementary, kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade? I remember that shit. I knew nothing who the fuck my teachers was laying up with after school went out. All I knew was what they were teaching, okay? All right? We aren't even looking at shit like that. All I know, especially kindergarten, okay? I remember kindergarten, motherfucker. I was mad when I got to 1st grade. Because shit wasn't like kindergarten. So, I don't know, remember none of my teachers talking about me and my husband went out to dinner or some old shit. That bitch, they taught the subject, the curriculum. It wasn't like what the fuck did y'all do over the goddamn weekend? And nobody wasn't concerned. That child ain't concerned about who the fuck you laid up with and shit. Who's your husband? Who's your mama? Who's your daddy? We don't give no fuck about that, bitch. Tell us what we got to do today, and that's the end of it. What the fuck? What the hell? They liars. All of them. Tell them I said it. They're all fucking liars. They're liars. They're liars. They're liars. No fucking kid. Well, probably now they want to fucking know about that sick ass shit you be doing. Even now, my grown ass children don't even want me to discuss what me and Doc do behind closed doors. So that's a lie. Children don't want to fucking hear none of that shit. God damn it.
So when I think about navigating this bill, you know, I am going to be mindful, but I'm going to follow my kids' discretion and what they want to discuss. And if they ask me, I'm going to be true and honest to them because it's who I am.
That's who you are.
Stop lying. Y'all,
we celebrate
y'all
who
know
you are.
Y'all faggots.
Thank you.
Straight up be volunteering information. Ain't nobody asked y'all shit. Y'all just walk up to motherfuckers saying shit like saying that old sick ass in the window shit. Like we ain't been around fucking faggot. It was a goddamn Uber faggot, a tranny Uber faggot. Did I tell y'all about that shit? When I looked on the profile, right? When I looked on the profile, see a white face with blue hair, right? That's bringing me my goddamn food, right? And I said, man, this ain't nothing but a goddamn faggot ass tranny, a transvestite. I sure did. I'm sharing my thoughts, right? And I said to myself, I said, now watch. When this motherfucker bring you your goddamn food, watch how this motherfucker gonna talk about all the fucking boyfriends and niggas it got and shit, right? I already knew it. That's how they come up. They just do that shit, right? So the goddamn motherfucker got out the car. Man now, with blue hair to his shoulders, a titty top on with fake ass titties, long ass goddamn green ass fingernails and shit, short Daisy Dukes on with some ugly ass man flip flops on his goddamn feet, bringing me my shit, right? I fucking knew it, right? I said, now watch this shit. I said, now watch this motherfucker, right? He didn't want to just give me my motherfucking goddamn food and leave. This old faggot ass tranny confused piece of shit, this motherfucker start telling me about, again, all the niggas it got and what one nigga is doing for him that another nigga can do, that another nigga can do. And start telling me his air off don't work, so his boyfriend, all this fucking shit. Bitch, ain't nobody asked, nobody bothering, ain't nobody giving, but I knew it. I knew that motherfucker. I said, now watch this faggot ass tranny shit gonna goddamn try to talk to me about all the motherfucking men that got in this fucking life and what it does for them. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. I said, man, what the fuck? They do that shit. Ain't nobody asking you no fucking questions. Ain't nobody ask you shit. They do that shit. They want to put that shit and see if you get a reaction. But with children, that is indoctrination. That is. Ain't no child asking about shit. Ain't nobody send their child to school to find out about you and some nigga that done went waterboarded or some old stupid ass shit. But ask, what the fuck we here to fucking know, bitch? All right, back to this fucking shit. Motherfuckers. Here we go. All right, black man, this motherfucker's a goddamn lifeguard at a child pool at Disney Resort, some fucking where.
4 predators in this operation. This is huge. 4 arrests of this magnitude in a week is simply remarkable.
Wait, why my volume be fucking
this
up?
This is huge. 4 arrests of this magnitude in a week is simply remarkable. But let's move on. These guys weren't.
Hold on, let's go back to this nigga first. Hold up.
That's right.
They muted the nigga out deliberately. Hold on, y'all.
And traveled to arrest him, where he was charged with 3 counts of harmful material and 1 count of unlawful communication. Oh, did I mention that he just happens to be a lifeguard at the Polynesian Resort for Disney? You think there's a few children around there? That's right. I didn't stutter. He was a lifeguard at the Polynesian Resort for Disney and was bragging about that. So we were able to arrest 4 predators in this operation. This is huge. 4 arrests of this magnitude in a week is simply remarkable. But let's move on. These guys weren't predators, but they all have something in common with the last arrest. They work for Disney. So you have Wilkinson Fidel. He's 24. He lives in Orlando. He thought he was coming for sex. He's been a Disney employee for 4 years, and he works at the Cosmic Restaurant in Tomorrowland. Except now he is in the county jail if he hasn't made bond yet. And then there's Shahab Malav. He's 27. He's a software developer for Disney. He's worried because he's here on a work visa from India. He thought he was coming to have sex with 2 ladies. Surprise, once again, undercover detectives. Then there's Ralph Lease. He's 45. He lives in Winter Garden. He's an IT employee for Disney. He's been there about 4 years, and he's married. So I'm sure Disney's not pleased. I bet his wife's not pleased, but we're pleased that we arrested him.
Lord have mercy.
I'm going to tell you about a trafficker. It's not often we arrest traffickers at the undercover site, but we did. And normally when we arrest traffickers at the undercover site, it's a male. Let me introduce you to Tiffany Nash. She was the trafficker of a young lady. Tiffany's 32 years of age. Why she's not been busy committing crime, because she has 61 previous criminal charges, 41 of them felonies and 20 as misdemeanors. She's the manager of the Kentucky Fried Chicken in Orlando. Now, I just don't believe I'd want any finger-licking good chicken that she touched. Just saying.
Where do you say that bitch worked at?
What she does is she would set up the deal. And then she would force this young lady, this victim, to come along. This deal was for $300. If this lady were lucky, she would get $20. So the lady, the victim, Ubered over, followed by Tiffany to make sure that the deal went right, and Tiffany got her money.
Newbie, they show you that women be involved. Newbie said, I will always say this, but I can never understand how women can do this shit. Women has always been the gatherer for these niggas. Even in the pimping situation, she would recruit other girls. You know what I'm saying? For prostitution for the pimp. You understand? You get it? Women do it subconsciously and don't even fucking know they doing it. Like if I set Nibet up right now with Jael, I am literally part of pimping her to be on her back with Jael because she need a man. You got it? because she need a man. So even if Nick Bett was my best friend and I'm setting her ass up with some nigga, that is what happens. That is consciously and subconsciously done. That we turn bitches on to niggas to get fucked. Call it a relationship. Call it a goddamn match made in fucking heaven. It don't goddamn matter. But we do that shit. Unconsciously serve females up to get fucked. In the pimping days, these hoes, it's still happening now, even in the strip clubs. Girls would recruit other girls to become strippers, even to this day. You understand? We do man's devilishment. We do man devilishment. We participate in his devious fucking acts. We do. Unconsciously or consciously. This bitch here on this fucking her picture, this broad here, this KFC bitch, she does it consciously. She does that shit consciously. Jael mentioned Tiny. Damn right. Tiny does it consciously. Jael said Tiny. Tiny do that shit consciously. So it's always been done, man. Some of us unconsciously do that shit, and some consciously do that, knowing exactly what it's like. It feels like it's the normal thing to do. Set my girl up to get fucked and call it a relationship. Oh, you get married, I'm so proud of you. But it's the same shit we recruit. We recruit for men. We are men recruiters, okay? Doesn't matter. We recruit. And anyway, let's move on. But this is another reason why you don't trust no motherfucking woman. It's another reason why you can't trust females, because she recruits for males. The bitch ain't in her right mind. You know damn well women ain't in their goddamn right mind, newbie. You know these bitches been lobotomized. Here we go.
As soon as we took the victim down, ostensibly for an arrest, this wonderful team determined she's a victim. So she's not criminally charged, and she's not up here on this board because she's immediately turned over and treated as a victim, not a criminal suspect in an event. So Tiffany's been charged with human trafficking, deriving proceeds, possession of cocaine, possession of meth, possession of paraphernalia. And guess what? She's not managing the Kentucky Fried Chicken place today. She's in our county jail. And we don't serve finger-licking good chicken there. The victim has been turned over for services. Then we have Daniel Peters, 66 years old. He thought he was coming for a girlfriend experience, kind of a date. He went on an escort site. Oh, can I show you the other picture of Daniel Peters?
Look.
This is the Honorable Daniel Peters, who is a retired judge from Cook County, Illinois, or the Dishonorable Judge Peters from Cook County, Illinois. And when we were doing our follow-up investigation to validate all of this, what did we find out? He also retired from the Cook County Sheriff's Office, according to him. That's right.
I'll be so glad when they bust these fucking celebrities, everybody goddamn jacking the fuck off.
Are you ready for this? In the Office of
really
Professional Regulations, where he was the director. You're kidding me, right? No, I'm not kidding you. As my
the politician
my old daddy would have said, that's a known fact. He said, quote, I've been on the other side of this. Well, I'd like to ask him today, so which side do you like best? Now that you have been the prosecutor, you've been the judge, you've been at the state attorney's office, and now you're the defendant. So we locked him up in the county jail. He says he lives in Palos Hills, Illinois. He requested an attorney. Well, Judge, you need an attorney. You got problems. He went to the jail.
You're right, Newbie. That's what they holding off, ain't they? Yeah, we got to keep in mind, not if they make this shit legal. They are making it legal, though. So you're right. You're right. You're right, especially with that little black bitch. Y'all so love so much. Niggas love anybody black that the white man accepts. And don't do no investigation on these motherfuckers. But you're right, newbie. You're absolutely right, man. They make that shit illegal, man. You better fucking keep your children at home. I tell you that much. Better keep them away from everybody. If you got little babies.
Then there's Richard Jackson. He thought he was coming for sex. This guy wouldn't be particularly interesting out of the group. He lives in Orlando, but he worked at a family amusement park called the Fun Spot around children.
Look at this nigga.
Around a lot of people. So we thought it's worthy for people to know, if you go to the Fun Spot, if they still employ him, you need to know that he will do illegal things for money. And then there's Nelson Cruz. You know, we got this thing going with with food restaurants. He is a manager of a restaurant as well, Cracker Barrel in Altamont Springs. He's married. He's worried as well because he's here on a work visa from Honduras. He thought he was coming to have sex. Now, he lives in our county, but obviously he hasn't got the message yet. You know why he said he did this? Are you ready for this? He had an argument with his wife. So he decided that I'll just go have an event with a prostitute. I bet his wife's not happy. I'm just guessing. He's arrested. And we don't serve Cracker Barrel at the jail, so he won't have to worry about seeing delicious food, only nutritious food. And then there's James Compton. He's 42. He's a graphic designer. He wanted to have all kinds of sex, and he wouldn't be particularly interesting, except for the fact his 17-year-old son was refereeing a youth soccer game across the street. Hey, I guess he just got tired, right? Let's see. My son's refereeing this youth soccer tournament. I don't have anything to do. I think I'll go across the street and have sex with a prostitute. There's you an All-American.
There's a movie that came out in the 1970s. Great Day, El Saru. Since you made me remember it, El Saru, when you said, "Is this a drug bust?" And I said to myself, "This is a sex bust." But there's a movie that came out in the 70s, I think. I posted it on Facebook about 2 months ago. It's the name of the name of the movie is like a number. I don't know, like 299 or some old shit. It's in the future, and basically our future, this future, which is right now, right? The guy that played Tom in Godfather is the main character. For those that know about Godfather, I don't know the nigga name. Well, I don't know white people names. But anyway, so it's a new world, which appears to look like it's coming. Kind of put you in the mind of equilibrium too. Great day, Neff, by the way. And basically, sex is against the law in this movie. And everybody has to take drugs. Now, this movie came out before there was an equilibrium. Everybody has to take drugs to sustain from their lower cardinal desires. This shit wild. You know what I'm saying? And it's all martial law is involved in everything. But this movie came out in the 70s or 80s or something. They have, sex is forbidden. Yeah. And so you have to take these drugs to control your lower nature. And all you do is work all day. Basically, everybody's a fucking slave, right? And that's it. After you work, you go back to your little container, and whoever your bunk mate is or roommate container, and it's a female in this particular. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a number. It's like 3 numbers. It's the name of the movie. If you type in, the nigga name that played Tom in Godfather, and look at this, his resume and shit. That's it. THX. That's it. Thank you. How you know about that, Nick? That's the name of the movie. T as in Tango, H as in Hotel, X as in X-ray, 1138. That's it. That's it. Yeah, I never finished watching it though. Yeah, when I said, okay, his name is Robert. Okay, Robert Duvall. Thank you, darling. Okay, yeah. So did you see it? Did you see it, Nick Bet? Did you see it? Anyway, but this was before there was an equilibrium. This, I don't know what year, I think in the late 70s, this movie came out, but it's futuristic. Anyway, so yeah, Asaru, this is a sex bust with 4 Disney workers at that.
American Dad. So he has a criminal history back in 1998 for lewd battery. So the night's wrapping down. We have arrested this child predator who resists us and runs. So we have to tase him. And as is our protocol, when you tase someone, you have an ambulance run an EKG strip to make sure everything's all right. So we have to call an ambulance to the scene, and a fire truck shows up. We've got another undercover deal cooking. So our undercover people try to blow off the deal. Hey, we'll do it tomorrow. Here's the deal. There was a guy by the name of Seth Phillips and Christina Garrett coming from Bradenton. Christina is Seth's girlfriend. Follow this now. Coming from Bradenton, where they're to be paid $1,000 to have sex with 2 undercover people. They think this is going to be $1,000 in their pocket. They're going to have sex. Going to be a great evening. However, Seth left his wife at home while he shows up with his girlfriend. So he gets in the area. We have the guy resist. Now we got to have the fire trucks there and the ambulance and the EKG strip. So we text, our undercovers text and say, hey, the cops are here. Told them the truth. Ambulance is here, fire trucks here. We'll do it tomorrow night. Seth, who's a former Marine and a Lyft driver, is not happy. So here's what he says. I'm mad. I've come all the way over here for $1,000, and now you're blowing me off. You are going to pay me $100
former Marine and a Lyft driver
for the ball of meth. You are going to pay me $500 for the cancellation. If not, you better have a lot of friends with guns and a chopper. You'll sleep well if you pay knowing that the boogeyman won't come. And then he continued to threaten. And guess what? He showed up. That's right. The ambulance had cleared out. Fire trucks had cleared out. We'd shut the operation down for the night. The detectives were in the house when they noticed on the camera, a car pulls up. This guy gets out of the car along with Christina. He does not walk to the house. He sprints to the house, gun in hand.
Commercial break. Special shout out to my nigga Craig. Goddamn. My nigga Craig, baby. Oh, my goodness. Goddamn. One time for Craig in the building. Commercial break. Boys and girls, military tribunals at Gitmo. A partial list of those believed names in over 71,000 federal indictments. We still have to get the federal indictments, y'all. Okay? Woo! Now check what this says. Just like I said, during that so-called pandemic. This article contains information about alleged arrests, tribunals, and executions that were being made during the COVID outbreak. We cannot verify this information for certain, so please do your own research. Ever since this list started to circulate throughout the internet, many people have asked, why do we still see these people in public appearances on the social media? Well, we believe that this is for optics. If people learn about all of this at once, it would be very upsetting to them. Feel free to research deep fakes, robotics, body doubles, and cloning, and decide for yourself. Donald Trump's swamp draining is about to begin in earnest with political crooks around the country concealing ankle monitors, house fires, attempting to destroy evidence at an array of high-profile people's houses, and Guantanamo Bay, being prepared for the influx of American high-profile prisoners. There is plenty of evidence out there for those who know what to look for. Feast your eyes on these fine examples. As 71,000, we got to get it. We got to get it to know if it's real or fake, though, newbie. We got to get our hands on it. Department of Justice, Defense, or some old shit. We got to go there to find it. Okay, anyway, as reported by Fox in Phoenix, President Trump sent the Arizona Army National Guard to watch over prisoners at Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. Why? There are currently only 41 prisoners there. Obviously, there will soon be many more prisoners in Gitmo. And since the National Guard was sent in, these will most likely be high-profile prisoners. There have been thousands of arrests around the world. It is not possible to list them all. Now, some of the arrests I kept up with, and I know Neff and I did before they snatched our page, terminated our page on YouTube. They're probably going to terminate this show, give us a 7-day warning lockdown, so y'all probably won't see us no more. But it's about 7 days, and then the next day they're probably going to give us 90 days or just terminate the page altogether. Then we got to come up with another YouTube stream and see if somebody can let us stream on their page, and then their page gets terminated once again, and then we just step and repeat, because it's what the fuck we do. But anyway, arrests and executions. This is 2021, though. We're in 2022. That makes it March. You have Andrew McCabe. Okay. Now, here's the one on the next list. Y'all ain't gonna like it, but some of us did see that nigga in Gitmo. Remember I was telling you about that shit. We saw it. One of the prison guards videoed Obama in that bitch. Do y'all remember? I played it. That's gone now. YouTube snatched that shit and snatched the whole page down, our whole channel down. So anyway, Barack Obama arrested and executed. Michelle Obama arrested and executed. Bill Gates, deceased. Melinda Gates, deceased. Mike Pence, arrested and executed. Anthony Fauci, arrested and released for a time to help Trump. Huma Abedin, John Brennan, George H.W. Bush, arrested, executed. Now that we knew about. And remember, that's why the letter went around in the funeral when he says, what did he say? Thank you, Patrice. You're going to set me up a Rumble page. You gonna set WGAG Radio up a Rumble page, boo? Damn. Now remember the funeral, right? The little letter that was floating around, and I can't remember what it read now, but I think it said, shit, I was about to make up some words. Let me make this shit up. That envelope said something like, they own to us, run. No, it didn't say that shit. But it was signed Daddy Bush. Damn. He gave over everything. Daddy Bush, basically, in that envelope at the funeral, basically, it was a one-liner, like, I'm sorry, or some shit. It was like some shit like that. You know, they know. I think it was they know. I think the word was they know. They know everything. That's what it said. They know everything. I'm sorry. W.H. Bush, whatever the fuck. Yeah, they know everything. Yeah, some old shit like that. And that's why homeboy fainted, right? Remember Ted, was it Ted Neff that fainted? Ted was about to faint at the funeral when he saw the shit. this nigga started goddamn. This nigga about to lose it, boy. Okay, never mind. All right, fuck y'all. All right, let's go back. Okay, Laura, Jeb. That his name, Jeb. I said Ted. Jeb, my bad. Jeb, the one that lost it when Laura showed him that fucking envelope, that letter. Yeah, that shit. And Trump just sitting there in the front row, goddamn, with that same goddamn look on his face, man. You know that when his lips go down, when he be like, you know, like he a little smart nigga or some more shit, he's sitting there in the all that shit while everybody getting them fucking envelopes. This nigga just sitting there in the front row, man, with that little face he made. Yo, anyway, nobody laughs at Trump but me. Okay, nobody find that nigga funny. Okay, anyway, Dick Cheney. Dick Cheney. I'm going to say A and E, and y'all got to figure it out. James Baker, A-N-E. James Clapper, A-N-S-L. Hillary Clinton, A-N-E. Bill Clinton, A-N-E. James Comey, A-N-S-L. Dianne Feinstein, exiled to China. Eric Holder, A-N-S-L. John Kerry, A-N-S-L. Loretta Lynch, A-N-S-L. Y'all want to know what S-L is? I'm going to see if I can. If I'm a waitress and I'm there at your table, I am S-ing you. And L is live life to the fullest. Okay, figure that one out. So that's S-L, okay? All right, got to be careful. This is YouTube, honey. They name on this bitch, too. Okay, so y'all should know A and E, okay? Dianne Finn, okay, Eric Holder, John Kerry, Loretta Lynch, Lisa Page, A-N-S-L, Tony Podesta, A-N-E, John Podesta, A@Gitmo, Samantha Powers, A-N-S-L, Harry Reid, A-N-S-L, Susan Rice, A-N-S-L. What the hell Susan Rice do now? Donald Rumsfeld, A-N-E. Adam Schiff, A-N-E. Eric Schmidt, A@Gitmo. Debbie Weiserman Schultz, A-N@Gitmo. George Soros, A-N-E. What you got, newbie? What you cooking up, boo? Where am I? Damn, George. Maxine Waters, A-N-E. Okay. Maxine Waters. No, I'm sorry. She's not A&E. She's A at Gitmo. When last time y'all seen that ugly motherfucker? Sally Yates, A and at Gitmo. Nancy Pelosi, A and at Gitmo. Chuck Schumer, A and at Gitmo. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, A and E. Peter Strzok, A and at Gitmo. Elijah Cummings, he's dead. Oh, so they said he died of something natural, but Elijah is A&E. They got Elijah on the A&E, y'all. Got it? Got it? Y'all know Elijah? Y'all know Elijah Cummings? A, yeah, E. That right, Ethereum. That's what E means. A, oh yeah, I can tell y'all niggas in the after part. I can't really say shit on YouTube. These fucktards. And you know what the A is for, right? Right? There you go. Yeah, A and E. Got them. Boom. Next thing you know, they say homeboy died. Then they say he died. Oh, and that kind of makes sense. Y'all remember they said somebody broke in his house? Y'all remember that shit? They wrote it off as somebody broke in his house. Remember that? That house got raided. That's what the fuck that shit was. That shit was raided and they wrote it off that motherfucker broke in his goddamn house. That bitch was raided. So can you imagine believing that shit was broken into and now you see all the police in and out of his fucking houses? You turn on the news and it's like, oh, it was a break-in. That's why the police. That's why niggas in black all in that bitch. A and fucking E. Okay? What else got it? A and E shouted? What the hell? Ethereum. Well, they sure know how to lie to people. Woo-wee. A and E, baby. All right, let's move on. Jacinda Ardern, A and UHA. I'm only going to tell. What's the opposite of over? Okay, got it. You can't turn a hole into a, got it. And you have cardiaca, got it. So UHA, you should know what that is now. I did my best. This is charades, boys and girls, because we're on fucking YouTube. So Jacinda Ardern is A and UHA. Okay? Damn, I hope you niggas smart. Hope y'all niggas got all that shit I just gave y'all. Okay? Y'all got it? All right, here we go. So y'all got the UHA? Huh? Y'all got it? Y'all know what UHA is? Huh? UHA. Shut up, Steph got it. Well, no goddamn home invasion. That nigga shit got. Okay, no, gotta do it again. Jacinda is A. Wait, let me find Jacinda. Jacinda Ardern is A and UHA. You already know what A is, right? UHA is the next one. People who wear a goddamn monitor on their ankle is what? House arrest? Under house arrest? Fuck it, I'll say it. Under house arrest. Fuck it. Tom Hanks. A and E. And that movie, that mother they just dropped, believe that shit if you want to. I've been sitting. Now, that's the first motherfucker I reported a Rich Kagal. I reported that motherfucker. People laugh at that shit. That was a long time ago. That's right when COVID hit, bitch. You feel me, boo? All right, I said that nigga dead. Okay, Rita Wilson. Rita Wilson Hanks. Y'all should know who that is. A&E, as well as her husband. Madonna, A&E. Lady Gaga, A&E. Oprah Winfrey, A&ONHA. Y'all should know that. We saw that big ass goddamn Bolden hardware on her ankle during the pandemic. So we know exactly. We know that bitch was under H&E, okay? H&A. Yeah, no. UHA. Yeah. Saw her several times under her pants leg. And tell her, yeah. Let's move on. Ellen DeGeneres, we saw that under her goddamn pants leg. ANHA. Okay. Steven Spielberg, ANE. Y'all know what A&E is, right? Don't forget what A&E is. Come on now, keep up. Harvey Weinstein, A and in prison. Jeffrey Epstein, A and serving life in prison. Pope Francis, A&E. Philip Windsor, A&E. Charles Windsor, A&E. Justin Trudeau, A&ONHA. Scott Morrison, A&ONHA. Harry Windsor, A&E. Meghan Markle, A&E. Meryl Streep, A&ONHA. Robert De Niro, A&E. Richard Gere, oh, that sick fuck, yo. I got that hooker on tape. You hear me? I got that sick fuck with your boy, whose dad is from Africa and mama from Kansas. I got that, hey, yo, I had to get that shit off my computer. I had to get that shit off with Richard Gere and your boy, the boy from Africa and the mama from Kansas. I took that, I went on and got that shit off my fucking computer. I put it on internet. I put it on the fucking internet. This some foul ass shit. Okay? And your boy Mark Zuckerberg had a problem with it. I ended up going to jail for 90 damn days because of that shit. But I didn't put the sick shit. I knew not to put the sick shit up there. But the sick shit with Richard and your boy from Africa who supposed got a daddy from Africa and mama supposedly from Kansas fucking City. I didn't put what I had on them sick fucks. But I must ask, where the fuck is the Chinese little girl at now? And no one can show proof of this Chinese baby girl that was in Obama's lap. Let's move on. Richard Gere, A&ONHA. Joe Biden, A&E. This is why this nigga neckline is so tight. Goddamn Biden face so tight, goddamn it, like motherfucker. Feel like I'm in Scooby-Doo. Got to take the mask off to find out who the fuck it is. If it wasn't for you mangy kids, I would have gotten away. Okay. Hunter Biden, A&E. John McCain, which we know was A&E, and that fucking flag on his goddamn casket was wrinkled than a motherfucker. Roy Horn of Sinfrick and Roy, A&E. Troy Sneed, he's a singer, A&E. Fred the Godson. Did somebody just ask me that shit? Was that you, Asaru? Who just asked me about Fred the Godson? Was that you, Asaru? A&E, baby. Oh, that was you, Ty. A&E. Fred the Godson, A&E, baby. A&E. A&E, baby. Okay. Joel Rogelson, writer, A&E. Man, we got to get them 71,000 pages, newbie. I'm about to go into overtime, boys and girls. Anybody on the call lines, you might want to hang up real quick and call back, refresh your phone. Call-in number if you want in is 425-569-5274. We're about to go into overtime. You won't be able to call in, but you can still probably hear the show in the after party, catch it on the archives. If you don't see it on YouTube today, that's because they snatched it down and banned us for 7 days, and that's just the way this fucking story goes. So call-in number once again is 425-569-5274. That'll get you in. Woo! Y'all ready? Let's continue. God damn it. Okay, I said Joel. Matthew Silligan, musician, A&E. Charles Gregory, A&E. Hillary Heath, A&E. Hal Wilner, a producer, A&E. John Prine, a singer, or Preen, A&E. Lee Ferraro, A&E. Adam Schlesinger, A&E. Joe Diffie, A&E. Mitt Romney, A and in Cuba. Shit. Britney Spears, A.S.L. That's wild. Y'all know what SL is. If I'm your waitress, I am here to what you? All right. And I am breathing. Christina Aguilera, A, serving L. Miley Cyrus, A, serving L. Bette Midler, A, serving L. Robert Downey Jr., which is why there is no more Iron Man. A and E. Because they, entertaining the hell out of this shit. The Rock, A&E. My bad, it wasn't Richard Gere, it was George Clooney. That's who the fuck it was. George Clooney. Yeah, what I have on his ass. You know I don't be knowing these crackers' names. It was George Clooney. A&E. Adam Sandler, A&E. Nicolas Cage, A&E. And they said that this nigga, I saw an article on this motherfucker, and it said this nigga finally got married and finally got a child. It was by this little young Chinese bride. But on this, it says A&E. Kevin Spacey. Yeah, we ain't seen this nigga, so we gonna automatically just goddamn, you know.
90 seconds.
I ain't seen Kevin since I was in Baltimore with that nigga. Oh, I sure like the Kevin. A&E. Kevin Spacey. Charlie Sheen. A&E. Ashton Kutcher. A and serving, you already know. This is the Prime Minister of Greece. Can't pronounce the name, but A and waiting
60 seconds.
Tribunal. Deputy Prime Minister, whoever this is, A and waiting tribunal. Celine Dion, A and E. Don Lemon, A, waiting tribunal. Chris Cuomo, A, waiting tribunal. Elizabeth Warren, A, waiting tribunal. Kamala Harris on this bitch twice. She got 2 clones. Had to get all her goddamn clones. A, in waiting tribunal. Nadia Velasquez, or some other shit.
10 seconds.
Tribunal. Ihan or Ilhan Omar. A. Cardiac A. Waiting tribunal. Alexandria. Oh, that's y'all lady, ain't it? LOC, AOC. They said, waiting tribunal. And that's y'all chick. AOC. Yeah, I think that's what y'all call her, AOC, don't you? Oh. Rashida Tlaib. Arrested, waiting tribunal. Quentin Tarantino. A and E. There's a whole bunch of motherfuckers on this list. Y'all believe this shit so far? Do y'all believe it? Do y'all believe it? Y'all believe it? J1 says she don't know. Anybody believe it? Damn, Self-Guided said, if Self-Guided, oh Lord, if Self-Guided said he believe it, we can't believe it. Fuck that shit. It's like, if Self-Guided does, man, we just got to say, fuck no, we don't believe this shit. Fuck it. If Self-Guided, hell no, Self-Guided. Okay, so Rihanna said, hell yeah. I don't know, that just scared the shit out of me, because goddamn Self-Guided said, yeah, man, what, nigga, hell no, you cannot believe it, Self-Guided, and I know I can believe it. He got first-hand information, that's why he believes it. Yeah, he got first-hand information, he know somebody that's on the list, he said he knew that shit, he was there. Don't forget, y'all, Self-Guided was sent to spy on me initially. Okay? He was the informant for the COINTELPRO. Did y'all know that? He admitted that to me last year, or maybe earlier this year, or the end of last year. He told me how he found me. He was sent to spy on me. They sent him in. Yeah, J1. Self-Guided don't give a fuck. He's still a retard. Yeah. I mean, COINTELPRO. Like, there's nothing here with this bitch. She gets fucked. She's a woman. She gets fucked. How much dangerous can this hoe get? All right. Damn. Y'all ready? Fucking, I'm gonna believe this shit. Well, how much harm could it do if you believe it? You know I ain't finna believe no drink at the bar and go do it. But I believe this shit and sit my ass still right here and still believe this shit. Okay, here we go. Whoa! God damn! Okay, Michael Moore, A&E. Jerry Nadler, A&E. Bernie Sanders, A and at Gitmo. You don't Bitmo know a goddamn thing. Boris Johnson, A&E. Jimmy Kimmel, A, waiting tribunal. Alec Baldwin, A&E. William Baldwin, A&E. Jack Nicholson, A&E. Johnny Depp, A&E. Now, I know for a fact Johnny Depp involved because when this motherfucker don't get that adrenochrome, that nigga no longer looks like 21 Jump Street. I swear to God, this motherfucker here look like the Crip. Okay? They are on for real. And I seen then I watched that nigga take song. I watched Johnny swallow some adrenochrome. 2 minutes later, that motherfucker looking like Johnny from 21 Jump Street, girl. I said, God damn, that's some sorcery. Okay? It ain't better than now. Shit, come on now. We know a little too much not to goddamn, you know what I'm saying, shit on some of these motherfuckers on this list. We know too much. We know too much. Not believe. And guess what? Guess who's coming up next? Okay, well, I gave you Johnny Depp. So it says Will Smith, A&E. Bruce Willis. What are they saying about Bruce Willis? Which is why we don't see this motherfucker anyway. They just came out with an article on Bruce Willis about 3 days ago. And I said, now why are they making mention of this motherfucker? He ain't done a goddamn thing. All he been doing is goddamn D movies. Okay? Who the fuck is this nigga any goddamn way? Yeah. Like, why would y'all mention this motherfucker? Yeah. Brain cancer or some old shit? Yeah, so right now it looks like they're gonna write them off as dead shortly. So they will. So yeah, so that everybody can believe that they're all dead. Now the way they pulled off Homeboy, that Baltimore dude, that was pretty smooth. The Baltimore guy, you know what I'm saying? That was pretty smooth. The way they pulled that off, nobody wouldn't have figured out that Shawty was executed. But I watch a lot of motherfucking X-Files, boo. All this shit now starting to add up. Remember now, Bob Marley died of cancer, but they killed him with cancer. That's a known fact. They put the cancer in his shoe. So, they write off that somebody died of a life-threatening disease, but they could have been beheaded. Just never know, man. We are living in some TV land shit. Here we go. So you got Bruce Willis, Demi Moore, A&E, Martin Corsi, A&E, King Harald V of Norway, A&E, Queen Sonja of Norway, A&E, Erna Solberg, Prime Minister of Norway, A and in prison, Stefan Löfven, Prime Minister of Sweden, A&E, Carl. Okay, X is what, 10? Yeah, 10, 15, 6. Carl the 16th, Gustav, King of Sweden, A&E, Sylvia Renat Sommerlath, Gustav, Queen of Sweden, A&E. Now, if the King of Spain pops on this list, it's official. Because right when COVID hit, remember I told y'all my baby was in Barcelona and she couldn't get her fucking masters from that son of a bitch-ass king because he so-called ran off the throne. He disappeared, was never to be found again. The king of fucking Spain. Yeah, so this is still right when COVID hit, man. All hell broke loose. So let me see if the king of Spain in this bitch. Sylvia Renat, Angela Merkel, Chancellor of Germany, A&E. Frank Walter Steinmeier, President of Germany, A&E. Sauli Niinisto, President of Finland, A&E. A&W, Tribunal. Sanna Marin, Prime Minister of Finland, A&W, Tribunal. Emmanuel, President of France, A&E. Edward, but it's spelled different, Philippe, Prime Minister of France, A&E. John Bolton, National Security Advisor, A in Waiting, Tribunal. Ghislaine Maxwell, A in Serving Life. Steve Bean, murdered. Marina Abramovic, A&E. Damn, boy, a whole motherfuckers right here. We ain't even finished. Oh, my Lord. Guess who they got on this bitch? I wish they would have did this from alphabetical order. John Travolta, Keanu Reeves. They got all these motherfuckers on this bitch. John Travolta, they said they got he just got down his 747 rating. That is 7:47. A&E, John Travolta, Justin Bieber, A&E, Keanu Reeves, A&E. That's why that motherfucker look the same regardless. They got fucking droids playing these motherfuckers, CGIs and shit. I receive it. John Huntsman, ambassador to China, rested in waiting tribunal. Anderson Cooper, A&E. Ben Affleck, A&E. Beyonce, A&E. Bill Murray, A&E. So I passed that name quick, didn't I? Beyonce, A&E. Bill Murray, Courtney Love, Gwen Stefani. Sound like we had a Grammy Award. Calling these motherfuckers' names. Woo! I can barely breathe. John Legend, A&E. John Cusack, A&E. Jim Carrey, A&E. James Gunn, A&E. James Franco, A&E. Gwen Stefani, A&E. Katy Perry, A&E. Lynn Foster de Rothschild, A&E. Naomi Campbell, A&E. Pharrell Williams, A&E. Seth Green, A&E. Sean Carter, Jay-Z, A&E. Stephen Tyler, A&E. Will Ferrell, A&E. Woody Allen, A&E. John Davidson, J. Rockefeller IV, A&E. Sadiq Khan, A&E. Matt Hancock, A&E. Tony Blair, A&E. Richard Branson, A&E. Leo Eric Varadkar, Prime Minister of Ireland, A&E. David Cameron, former UK PM, A&E. Ooh, somebody Wales, Prime Minister, A&E. Jordana Brewster, A&E. Sandra Bullock, A&E. Ellen Hunt, A&E. Callista Flockhart, A&E. Vin Diesel, A&E. Matthew Perry, A&E. Barbara Streisand, A&E. Brad Pitt, A&E. Angelina Jolie, A&E. Billy Bob Thornton, A&E. I'm almost finished, y'all. Christopher Bridges. Is that Biggie? Ain't his last name Bridges? A&E. Gal Gadot, A&E. Matthew LeBlanc, A&E. David Schwimmer, A&E. Lisa Kudrow, A&E. Leonard Goldberg, producer, A&E. All royalties have either been removed, arrested, or executed around the world. All prime ministers have been removed, arrested, or executed around the world with the exception of Poland. Oh! You talking about Ludacris Big? That nigga Chris Bridges. That Ludacris. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I can't breathe. We need to get to 71,000 pages and we'll know for sure around this bitch. What up, Chris Lockett? Chris, you believe this shit? Come on, Chris, talk to me. You believe it, Chris? Anybody don't believe it, throw a one in the chat room. I need to know, man. Chris said, hell yeah, I believe this shit. Oh my goodness. What we need 71,000. We need the pages. We need the pages. We need the federal indictment. We gonna need that shit. I need to get it. In order for me to fucking know without a goddamn shadow of a doubt. Because this whole Will Smith shit does not make fucking sense. For them to stop production on a lot of shit unless they know something we don't know and they fucking plagiarize and stagerize that whole little setup, shouted. You know what I'm saying? That's the only goddamn way. Only way we'll know this shit. Yeah, because it don't make fucking sense for them to do that nigga like that unless they know something. And they created that shit for the public. They created that lie for the public. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. If this is true. And then they said the nigga in hiding, which means what? We won't never see him again, huh? So an article that came out said somebody said that he was in hiding in Dubai. That's not hiding in Dubai, sir. If you fucking know he's in Dubai, then he can't be hiding. But they doing that shit for the public. They do shit like that to dupe the public. You know these bastards stick with it, right? Yeah. That's what they do. That's how they dupe the motherfucker. Wow. I really hope it's real. I really hope it's real. That's fucked up, right? You want a whole bunch of motherfuckers beheaded? Yes, I do. I do. That's why I said, man, this is why they hate that nigga. They hate that nigga. He even said that shit. He said, I got some shit on all you motherfuckers. You hear me? I remember Trump said that shit. Y'all do not want to fuck. I got some shit on every last one of you motherfuckers. Don't you try me, goddammit. I still didn't hear the names that's pulling the strings. Yeah, well, everybody's name will have to be on this bitch now. That'll probably be $1 billion. That'll be, but you got some key players in this motherfucker though. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't shit on nothing I hear, as long as it's not from the media. But a long time ago I heard, and I think somebody mentioned it not too long ago on the show, in the chat room though, not in vocally, in text, in one of the chat rooms here. But I heard they been had Bill Gates shot. I heard they been beheaded that motherfucker. You hear me? And that bill you looking at ain't the bill. You know, so I don't know what they got. I don't know what type of goddamn games they playing on these people, boo. I don't know, but I did hear that. But the first I've heard is Will been executed already. There was the date. I already knew about Tom Hanks. I knew about that. Dropped that shit right when COVID hit, motherfucker. As a matter of fact, COVID hit in February to y'all humans. By March, I dropped that shit, I think. Yeah. So, I knew about that. I knew Obama was in Gitmo. Seen it with my own eyes. That motherfucker looking out the window. Y'all remember when I played that video? They snatched it down, though. Remember, I played the video, and Obama was looking out the jail window at Gitmo and shit. Had a little cot, still had a little clothes on, his little flat booty. He don't be the one getting fucked in there, huh? Not all the time, maybe. But look, you know, he ain't working with nothing. And the nigga turned around a little bit. Hey, quiet as kept, ain't it? Quiet as kept. Yeah, that'll be the end of that government. They find out all this shit. If the masses find out all about it, man, that'll be, boy, they fucking, the masses lose their goddamn minds. They ain't lying. They got to keep this shit quiet as fuck. Me, personally, I'll make it public. If I was controlling the whole situation, I'd be like, we're live right now in front of Oprah's house. As you can see, this bitch is being taken to straight up Gitmo, and we're going to follow the goddamn unmarked vehicle all the way to motherfucking Cuba. Now, we're going to get on this airplane I'm flying so we can follow this bitch getting goddamn flown out to Gitmo and shit, and we're going to land on the airstrip, and we're going to get out and see they take this bitch. I will be giving goddamn step-by-step on motherfucking location account of these motherfuckers. I sure fucking would. I sure would. I'll be the new Gerardo Rivero for you motherfuckers, but I'm not in bed like Gerardo Rivero with them motherfuckers. I sure motherfucker would be flying back right behind that goddamn plane, taking this bitch straight to Gitmo. And being like TMZ, goddamn getting out that bitch. Oh, what you got to say, girl? What you got to say about this shit? Gitmo, bitch. What you got to say, Oprah? When that time y'all niggas seen Oprah. Y'all ain't seen no goddamn Oprah. Speaking of Oprah, Lee Daniels apologized to Monique and want her to be in his new films coming out. This is after 50 Cent snatches her up. Monique, bitch, you better not accept that fuck nigga apology. Go on and just fuck with 50 Cent. Anytime a nigga do you dirty and want you back and apologize, bitch, you'll be a fool to go back to this nigga. Be a fool. Now that Oprah out the way, Lee Daniel want her back. You know Oprah called the goddamn shots. The fuck? Shit. Y'all know Oprah goddamn Lee Daniel, you know that bitch goddamn gone. Oprah gone. Oprah her sick ass. That bitch sick as fuck. That bitch sick, boy. It's amazing because, you know, when you look at shit, like, you know what I'm talking about? You know, like in real life, right? How like, let's say you live in like a real nice neighborhood and shit. You know your little neighbors. They happen to be white though, y'all. Okay, got it? Because it's only happened in the white people world. But they happen to be white. And you wave at Jill and Gil in the morning and shit. And Gil is a great husband, a father, and he's leader of the Cub Scouts, and he also works as at a rape hotline for victims and shit. And he goes into the inner city and feed the less fortunate motherfuckers, him and Gil. Damn, I'm kind of sounding like Bill Gates and goddamn Melinda on this one, ain't I? But anyway, he just does so right, and he's soccer dad and everything, and he's a computer programmer, living in a very nice neighborhood. And you just wave at Bill and Gil and Phil and Jill. Next thing you know, the media is there. He's busted. Child pornography is found on his goddamn computer in the basement. All the kids he done fucked and shit. And then they film you, Miss Hudson, as the neighbor. They film you, J1, DeBrock, and Osaru in the neighborhood and say, what do you have to say about your neighbor? I'm shocked. I'm fucking shocked. He's a great guy. You know, he even baked me cakes and cookies, him and his wife, Jill. I wouldn't have never fucking fathomed. He's a sick fuck. It's a really good, this shocks the whole goddamn neighborhood. The whole community is fucked up behind this shit. Wait till they find out about these sick ass motherfuckers, man. You're gonna be shocked. That's how I imagine this shit. Like, you know, like shit is devastating. Even me looking at these police officers, right? And this film, this still footage I done froze for 30 damn minutes, 40 minutes reading that damn list. I still see every last one of them motherfuckers as goddamn pedophiles too. Anybody? Any of y'all? Look. Come on. Look at the video. don't know why, but I see, I mean, shit, everybody guilty around this motherfucker. Everybody guilty. I'm going to get you before you get me. I don't trust none of these motherfuckers. I don't trust the goddamn I don't even trust the FBI, Jack. I don't even trust God and his goddamn angels. All right? Like, the fuck? Goddamn. All right, let's finish this off real quick. This Florida, for those that are just coming in, man, a little 16 bus, 4 motherfuckers working for Disney on this goddamn press conference, and first time I ever seen the chief of police do a whole rundown on everybody they got today.
You see where this is going. So our detectives, who are simply the very best, they say to themselves, we think we ought to have a gun, since this guy has just arrived gun in hand. We open the door with 4 of our guys with guns, and he's got a gun above his head. He's coming down with his gun. Christina saves his life by jumping in front of him. He puts the gun in his waistband, so we don't know if he's bringing it down to point it at us or he's counting 4 guns and he brings it down to put. It is that close to a shooting. Microseconds.
Hold on,
we take him into custody.
That Sacramento shooting, I just want to let y'all motherfuckers know. First, I didn't know what city and state it was. Somebody sent me a video. All I see is a bunch of niggas running and hearing gunshots and a bunch of niggas running, right? Now, come to find out, a little bit later, boom, the shit makes the news, okay? So now that the shit makes the news, I didn't look at the news. I didn't read the article on the news. It just said 6 people fucking killed or some old shit in the Sacramento shooting. I said to myself, and I am sharing with you guys. You want me to share? Can I share? Can I share? Can I share real quick? Can I share? I said that they sent some Caucasians in black skin to shoot at motherfuckers. And what happened was the niggas was busting back. Now, this is what I have to tell y'all. And I know y'all heard Don say it before, and I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to say it every time. They got white people going in goddamn niggas' festivities where niggas predominate, starting open fire, and you think it's several black-ass goddamn niggas and some gang member fuckers doing that shit, but that's not the case. They are Caucasians and black niggas masks and shit. Okay? That's what the fuck they doing. Even with these so-called random shootings and shit, it be niggas. It be white crackers dressed looking like niggas. Black nigger hair, all that fucking shit, okay? They have perfected the black nigger mask, the black nigger hair, for real. Hollywood did that shit for them motherfuckers. So don't believe that niggas is always doing all this killing and shit. That is not fucking true. So that Sacramento shit, that was downtown where niggas love to enjoy their goddamn selves. They drop 2 appear to be niggas. Whatever. I don't know. I ain't read the fucking news. I don't watch the news. I don't read them lying ass motherfuckers. I tune in into my psychic sensitivity, and my psychic senses said that motherfucker. They posed them. They put them crackers there, posed them as niggas to kill a few niggas. Okay, telling you that shit. Which is another reason why you got to stay the fuck away from any dominating Friday, Saturday nigga holiday events, because you cannot trust what they bring into your Saturday, Friday, and Sunday nights outside enjoying your life in your Negro downtown area, and it's spring break. So you notice that these crackers always want to jump off during spring break, but you call it black kids, rowdy-ass black kids doing dumb-ass shit. They have perfected your Negro suit, is what I'm telling y'all. So some of this shit ain't us, y'all. I just want to tell you. And some had to bust back around this motherfucker, man. Some was busting back. Some was busting back. Now, niggas had to bust back. Niggas are packing, but niggas had to bust back. Those niggas is innocent, but they put them niggas in that motherfucker. They dropped them, and I mean niggas, I mean Caucasians in black suits. Black suits mean black skin. This shit is wild. And let me tell you this. I'm going to tell you this. You know it's something when it gets world attention. You hear me? It's something. When it gets world attention, it's fishy. The story is fishy. Okay? When it makes local news, that's one thing. But when that motherfucker goddamn spread like that, baby, you better look between the damn lines. When the shit spread like that, baby. When it spread like that, well, every government news motherfucker want to get a hold to it and start putting their boots on the ground and start interviewing motherfuckers, loved ones, and all that shit in the Negro community at that. Come on, man. What you say, self-guided? Watch out. You know it. It's something else with it. And oh shit, I think Georgia signed a law. Somebody tagged me in it or something. But I think Georgia signed a law for something dealing with goddamn guns. Constitutional, some old shit. But I told y'all that's coming. I've been told y'all that's coming, simply fact, because, man, this shit here about to turn into a goddamn predator. But Danny Glover. That predator gonna go, then they want a gun in everybody's hands, because that predator gonna show up and kill every last one of you motherfuckers with a weapon. With a weapon on the fucking train, goddamn, that predator about to kill everybody on that train in LA. Goddamn, everybody wearing a weapon except for the pregnant. Well, he ain't killed the pregnant bitch. But they want a weapon in everybody's hands. You wanna know why? Because we about to be in fucking Mad Max days. This is Mad Max the Thunderdome. This shit about to get ugly. And what's sad is you got this sick ass motherfucking goddamn android, robot, clone, surrogate, whatever the fuck it is, Biden, just said out of his fucking mouth to fuck people up worse that there is going to be a food shortage. You are one psychic fucking nigga, ain't you? Oh, it's gonna be a food shortage, you psychic? So you already know what the fuck is about to happen. Okay? People gonna be killing motherfuckers over what they believe is a food fucking shortage. Everybody gonna have a fucking gun. He wants y'all to go crazy around this motherfucker. You heard Biden when he said that, man, Hudson? You heard Biden when he said that? So now you got niggas goddamn just posting like crazy. Food shortage. You know, and one thing about people, man, they lose their goddamn mind. They will kill you over a hamburger. They will kill you over a fucking hamburger. They'll kill you for eating the last piece of goddamn chicken. You seen what happened in them movies where there's a food shortage and they have to ration in their little camp. They all turn on each other and they kill each other. So Stay away. Stay away from humans. They about to go super batty. They about to go super batty, y'all. Anything the government say, they believe that shit. Don't matter who the fuck say it. Niggas be stupid, racist, whatever, they still believe
He's
it.
charged with 4 counts of aggravated assault with a firearm, attempted robbery, possession of meth, extortion by threat. Christina's charged with prostitution and possession of heroin. And he made the statement during the interview. He became totally cooperative at this point and said, "You would have been right to shoot me." Well, I appreciate his understanding of the gravity of the situation. But because our detectives did exactly what was right, and because Christina got in the way, and she gets credit as well for him being alive today, because this was a very tough situation. I'm going to turn the podium over real quickly to first Chief Andy Ray, a dear friend of mine and a professional, consummate professional law enforcement executive, as are my other friends and colleagues here today, for a few comments. Chief.
Good morning. Just like to point out the hard work of the detectives from the sheriff's office and from our agencies that assisted them as well. I know how much work goes into this. It's a ton of work. And so great job for everybody that was here.
All right, that's the end of that, man. Nobody want to hear the nigga that, you know, hey, you ain't exposing nobody, be motherfucker. We want to hear you thank everybody. Look here. So your son is in the Marines, Miss Hudson. I think it's called a nephew that's in the Marines as well. I don't think this is a good time to be fucking with these military motherfuckers, especially, you know, MK Ultra. What they be doing to the military motherfuckers, man, like, oh my God. Military is like testing ground for the fucking, for the whole goddamn population. You know what I'm saying? They test subjects. Test subjects is military and motherfuckers that's in college. That's who they use first. And patients at hospitals. Those are your 3. If it works on all of their asses, they give it to the public. They give it to the masses at that point. If it works. And prisoners, yeah. Yeah, got a point there. Yeah. Yeah, man. Shit's wild. You know what I'm saying? I have never met anybody, and this is including self-guided. I've never met anybody in their right fucking mind that has been in the goddamn military. You hear me? I have not met nobody that's in their right goddamn mind. Once got them, I'm tell you, I'm shit. I ain't met a motherfucker yet. I ain't met a motherfucker in their right mind. This true. Listen, let me do it again. I ain't met a motherfucker in their right mind that's been in the military, that's been in the goddamn colleges as a student, that's been in the motherfucking hospital as a patient, and has been in goddamn prison as a fucking prisoner. I've never met none motherfucker, because we had to add the prisoners in too, right? Now, that's in their right mind, motherfucker. I have never, ever. Just want to put that on record. They did something to y'all motherfuckers. They ain't finished. These motherfuckers ain't finished. Okay? Miss Hudson said her daddy crazy. Got to be crazy to do that shit. You automatically crazy. And that's mind control, man. Ain't no way in hell I'm taking orders. You got me fucked up. Because I don't know. I mean, people don't watch what I be watching. You know what I'm saying? They don't watch what I watch. So they'll think of benefits and all that fucking shit. But I be watching soldier movies, military movies and shit. I be watching them motherfuckers kill because that's the fucking order. That was just they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you talking about some serious mind control. That's some goddamn mind control. Them goddamn military motherfuckers, man, they do exactly what the fuck they're told. That is the most chilling shit there. That scared me. I'm telling you, all I watch, them military motherfucking movies, man. Them army fucking movies, warfare movies, man. Goddamn, what the fuck they do, man. That shit scared me. That shit scared me. And anybody that worked for the government scared me. I remember growing up, man, and I would hear these older bitches, let's say they were around our age now, but this is the 80s, they in their 40s and shit. Oh, yeah, honey, he worked for the government. Her husband got a good job, that shit. And it would always be, you know, that's what they pride themselves on. Anybody work for the government, you are fucked up. I go the other way. You don't even be knowing what the fuck you doing. They think that's you're supposed to be proud of that. For somebody to get a job working for the government, one of the goddamn branches of that shit, that's the hell fucking no. Hell no. Go, don't start that shit. Never said I saw that bullshit on campus, man. That shit there. Oh, no. The military, let me tell you, the government and Hollywood and the education system gets you ready to be under mind fucking control to do what the fuck they say. At the pussy. They want to grab them early and mind control them motherfuckers. Be able to take orders when given, do what the fuck they say, stand in a single file fucking line. If that ain't some goddamn Nazi Jew camp, I watch a lot of Nazi goddamn movies, boo. They be having them Jews in a line, and if they step out of fucking line, I ain't know that's what it was in school. I'm thinking that's just how school got the shit. Stand in a single file fucking line, don't get out that bitch. Prison is like it. School is like it. They pattern this son of a bitch country off the goddamn Nazi and the fucking Joe shit. They have to walk in a single file line, and they cannot get out of that motherfucker. You're born to this fucking planet to obey and not question. Do what the majority motherfuckers do. That's scary. That's scary. Then they threaten your ass. If you don't, they threaten you with suspension. They threaten you with lockdown. They threaten you with dishonorable discharges. They got some shit, man. No fucking way. And then, here it is now. A nigga want to date you, but a nigga mad because he can't control you. I wasn't born to walk in a single file line and shut the fuck up and do what everybody else fucking do. I don't know nothing about that shit. And we looked at as bad, fucking difficult to deal with as motherfucker. I don't know. I cannot. There's no fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way. Ain't never been in my shit. Motherfucker, you better pull up my goddamn elementary goddamn behavior fucking chart. Better start there. Work your way up. Motherfucker, I have never conformed. I cannot do no shit like that. I look at that, scare me. That scare. I ain't no way in hell. I remember goddamn the first time I ever heard this damn word was protocol. I heard that shit from that goddamn coat. I was in, they was like, you got to follow protocol. I'm like, I ain't got to follow a goddamn thing. You got me fucked up. I ain't even here to follow no goddamn protocol. I'm here to get what the fuck I need and get the fuck up out of this bitch. I'm passing through this motherfucker. I'm passing through the Nubian Islamic Hebrew. I'm passing through Ansar Allah. I'm just passing through, bitch, the Nawabian Nation of Moors. I'm not fucking with no protocol ass shit. You got me fucked up. I'm not, and I'll never forget that was the word, protocol. Never even heard the word before in my goddamn life. Protocol. It's about protocol. And I remember I busted in a chat room with Dr. York, had a little private ass chat room, self-guided. It was AEO chat room, and I bust in that motherfucker. And of course, I didn't have an AEO name. So, you know, your AEO name got to be like Cat, Tub, Ra, some old shit, right? I just bust in as, I don't know, maybe Sybil or some shit. And Dr. York was typing in that bitch. And then somebody in the chat room was saying, I forgot my name, but they said some, leave back out and sign in with your goddamn name and shit, right? I'm about 24 years old. And come back and sign back in. And I ignored the motherfucker. And then you're still typing and talking to motherfuckers in that bitch, answering some goddamn questions, I reckon. And then the motherfucker said it again, such and such. Come back and leave out and come back with your goddamn fucking name and shit. I still ignored the motherfucker. And the third time, the motherfucker said it in all caps. And then he put, please. And then I saw Dr. York type, hold on, y'all. Y'all be quiet. Somebody in here that don't belong in this motherfucker. This is a fucking chat room at that. Self-got it. There's somebody in this bitch that don't belong. Everybody stop typing. Everybody be quiet. Then the motherfucker private messaged my ass and shit. And he was like, look, what up, Pasta? Then the motherfucker private messaged my ass, right? Oh, yeah, his name was Atun Ray at the time, 3x3. So then he goddamn private messaged me, and he was like, look here, this is a private goddamn chat room, this, that, and the third. And, you know, you need to come back in with your AEO name and all this type of stuff like that. And I said, look here. I like, look here, motherfucker, I'm not with following no goddamn protocol. I'm not with your fucking protocols. I need to fucking talk to you, bruh. I don't even want to come in your little goddamn chat room you fucking got. But I ain't with no protocol shit. I'm not fucking doing none of that. I just need to talk to your monkey ass real quick, right? Niggas like, so he come back and say, you ain't got to follow no goddamn protocol. And here's my email address. I think it was atunray 3x9, 3x3 or some old shit at AOL. He said, just email me and shit. Yeah, but I had to use the word protocol because I've been hearing that word protocol. Like, look here, I'm just letting you know, bro. I ain't with this protocol ass shit your ass got for these fuck boys and fuck bitch. I'm not finna do that shit. Like, yo, that shit there. What the fuck is protocol? Who the fuck has some protocol around this bitch? Fuck that shit. You remember that self guy? You was in that chat room spying. You was sitting to spy on Dr. York too, wasn't you, fuck boy? You was sitting to spy on Dr. York too, in his goddamn chat room. It's okay. You can come clean now. We don't give a fuck, Judas. We don't give a fuck, Judas. We still love you, Judas. My nigga self-guided in the building. All right, y'all. I ain't got but a few minutes. All right, so that's a moral of the story. So remember, school, military, government, prison. What else I missed? That's it. To get you ready for that whole ass shit. Might as well throw in religion too, right? Might as well. Goddamn, throw in that shit, man, and get your goddamn mind all fucked up, shot, man. Throw in marriage too, shit. Throw in all that shit. All right, so let me see what my boy got for me before I get up out of here. Oh, yeah, Taekwondo. This coming from the Smithsonian Magazine, which we have discussed for the past 2.5 years. But the U.S. plans to release 24 billion genetically modified mosquitoes. And we talked about that a lot already. And, of course, we was conspiracy theorists. We don't know what the fuck we're talking about. We're some retarded people. We always on that bullshit. Well, the Smithsonian Museum Magazine, motherfuckers. U.S. plans to release 24 billion genetically modified mosquitoes. Oh. See if y'all can wrap y'all mind around this since we on mosquitoes. Remember the honeybees that's been missing, Neff? Remember we've had discussions on honeybees for quite some time. Bees. Nobody have seen a bee. Well, see if you can wrap your mind around this, because this goes hand in hand with smallpox. Smallpox is back, y'all, even though, and you know it's back because they're talking about it. They've been talking about it when the pandemic hit. They've been throwing in smallpox. They talked about it right before the pandemic hit. Like a year, 2018, they've been yelling smallpox, 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 okay? Since 2018. Then, boom, your little COVID friend shows up, and about 1.5 years after that, smallpox is back. Smallpox is back. You understand? Smallpox is coming. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was either CDC, Biden, or goddamn Fauci, or one of them goddamn fucking vaccine companies, Pfizer, Moderna, whoever the fuck. But one of them son of a bitches was like, you're gonna be a smallpox outbreak in fucking kids. This is after they start giving the children the goddamn vaccination. Got it? Boom, 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 boom. So you know where I'm going at, Miss Hudson. So, what if, then let me talk to Miss Hudson. What if they use the bees, since they don't exist no more, kind of, sort of, genetically modified them fucking bees to carry this shit that I just mentioned. And they're going to release the bees along with the mosquitoes to infect the motherfuckers, because your boy wants something major to happen. They are looking for something that could shut all this shit down and give them a reason, you know what I'm saying, for martial law and all that type of shit. But yeah, so I think we figured out what they're doing with the bees. We already know what they did to the mosquitoes. These mosquitoes that I know our good friend who was beheaded got the fucking mosquitoes to kill off the female mosquitoes. So these are dominating male mosquitoes that carry a long fucking needle. Now, this is nothing new. For some of us, we've known about this since late 90s. And some of you know about it not just because it's all on the internet now. Some of y'all know about it because we be playing some old-ass Dr. York, Man of the Hour classes, and this motherfucker goes into the 90s telling y'all they got a new goddamn mosquito coming the fuck out. Yes or no? Yes or no? That's all in the 90s, baby. Right? And so here it is. Not today, not yesterday, but 2.5 fucking years ago, they perfected that little motherfucker. And maybe 4 years ago, because they wanted to use the Florida as a testing ground. So they wanted to drop a gazillion fucking mosquitoes, once modified, and drop them in fucking Florida and see what it does to the goddamn civilians in Florida. Remember that? All right. Every now and then, Neff, when I drive certain places in Florida, it still signs up that they protested. You still see signs that say, we don't want your goddamn mosquitoes in our goddamn state. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they're still, So, right, and the Zika wasn't nothing but a goddamn mosquito. Okay. But pull it up, SmithsonianMag.com. It's under Smart News. Why the U.S. plans to release 24 billion genetically modified mosquitoes. 24 billion. Now, 24 billion, here's what's awesome about this shit. It ain't but 350 or 80 million people in the United States, and let's just include little ugly ass kids too. According to their census, even though you got to give or take 100 more, because some of y'all don't do census. But anyway, so to be dropping 24 billion genetically modified mosquitoes, that means about 100 of them gonna bite one motherfucker. They're gonna attack one. You're gonna be attacked 100 times by different mosquitoes. Now, what the fuck is the mosquitoes carrying? Listen, they ain't gonna stop. Do they really want to leave the planet? Remember, that is alternative 3 to leave the fucking planet. They want to stay on this bitch. That's why depopulation is always alternative number fucking 1. They gonna try as hard as they motherfucking can to depopulate this bitch. In every avenue, angle as possible, from the poisoning of food, from releasing the new AIDS virus. That motherfucker there is a hell of a lot and more intelligent than the one in the 80s. Remember? Y'all remember about 8 years ago, they came out and said the AIDS virus is a hell of a lot more intelligent, just like gonorrhea. They said gonorrhea has gotten more and more intelligent. That was 8 years ago. Okay? And that's interesting. Something that lives on this planet has transmuted more into intelligence than the fucking human race. This should scare the shit out of you. Okay? Mind you, viruses are real and alive and thrive. They mix, they mate, they have children, they enjoy their fucking lives just like your retarded ass. But this species of virus have gotten more intelligent. Meanwhile, the human species have not gotten intelligent. Even gonorrhea. Go pull it up. This article was like 8 years ago. Just when we used to keep up on shit like that and not get distracted on goddamn celebrities and stupid shit. But I still have a memory. So they said that the gonorrhea has gotten more and more intelligent. The AIDS virus, because viruses have intellect, for those who don't believe it, because you don't believe it because you lack intellect. So, and that motherfucker has gotten more and more intelligent. Okay? So what are they putting in these viruses? More intellect, feeding it some properties of an intellectual fucking genius? I told you they are also programmable. Yeah, that's right, Zena. They call it super gonorrhea. There you go, baby. Appreciate it. They ain't wiped your goddamn mainframe yet. You're a beautiful being. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. The man of the hour is up next. If I find that shit, and I know we play it a lot with Dr. York, because that nigga said the shit that make me laugh is when the nigga say, and food is going bad. No, he said, and food is dying. Every time he say that shit, I laugh. He said, they got mosquitoes, they're gonna kill you. They got a new goddamn mosquito out. And then the nigga say, and food is dying. I'm like, never mind. Maybe nobody laughs. Food dying, motherfucker. Food's supposed to be dead any goddamn way. Like, that nigga say, and the food is dying. Okay, never mind. That's for me. That's not for nobody else. Church is over. Y'all have an award today. The man of the hour is up next, man. Oh, shit, I forgot to do the mind your mind for the Jews of your soul. God damn it. Neff, why is you calling me, girl? Neff, why is you calling me, boo? I got to end the show. Call me in 4 seconds. All right, y'all have an award today, man. It's Don Nicoleone. I'm signing out. Please let me hit that real nigga radio for you niggas.
Real nigga radio.